What's good, y'all? What's good, y'all? How y'all doing tonight? Salute to y'all. How y'all feeling? Got a couple technical difficulties going on, but we all right. We here. We about to go live here in a second. Salute to y'all, man. How y'all feeling tonight, man? Put a one in the chat if you can hear me loud and clearly. One in the chat if you can hear me loud and clearly. How y'all feeling tonight, man? Happy Thursday to y'all. Yes. Let's get moving. All right. We in the preseason finale, Bills and Steelers. All right, y'all. Salute to y'all, man. How y'all doing, man? Just getting everything right. Let's get us plugged, mic'd in. Where we at? Let me see. Go ahead and drop a one in the chat if you can hear me loud and clearly. One in the chat if you can hear me loud and clearly. One in the chat if you can hear me loud and clearly. Go ahead and drop that one in the chat if you can hear me loud and clearly. Let's see.
To the Chiefs roster, made his NFL debut in Week 18 against Las Vegas, and then came back here to Buffalo. A lot of familiarity between Buechele, Joe Brady, and Josh Allen.
Yeah, as this offense breaks the huddle, there's a lot of guys out there who really do feel like this is their Super Bowl right now. They got to play well, and they're
Trent Sherfield, Steve, is also on that roster bubble right now.
Yeah, Sherfield is in a deep wide receiver room.
All right, y'all, go ahead and do that. Put one in the chat if you can hear me loud and clearly. One
has
in the
really
chat,
shown up
me
a
loud
big time,
clearly.
and so is Jamori Macklin. All these guys are going to get a chance to play a lot of snaps tonight.
2nd down and 9. Quick pass. There's Hardman again, and Hardman is hit hard at the 28-yard line by Robert Spears Jennings. It brings up 3rd down.
In this offense, Buechele and so did Kyle Allen last week. Both quarterbacks played really well, but Buechele's going to take every single snap tonight, get him a chance to get into a real rhythm,
one in the
get
chat,
into a play calling mode, and if it'll be interesting to see if
hear me
Josh
loud
Allen doesn't
and
get a chance to
clearly.
call plays. That's an interesting question.
3rd down and 7. Buechele in the shotgun. Pressure coming off the edge by Sawyer. Buechele.
What's good, Jay Tillman? What's good with you, bro? Salute to you. Shout out to Sydney. Sydney, what's good with you? How you feeling tonight?
Preseason, a gain of 11.
Tough catch by Sherfield. Buechele gets it out there. He
One
looks like
second,
he threw this a little bit off his back foot. Saw some guys getting into his face right here. Didn't really, and the ball wobbles a little bit, and Sherfield pulls it in. Really crisp route. That's how you convert a 3rd down. That's a nice way to start the drive and to keep it going.
Sherfield now in his 9th year out of Vanderbilt. High snap. Buechele looking left, has a wide open Macklin, and he runs out of bounds with a 1st down. Jamori Macklin had the 71-yard touchdown a week ago against the Browns. This one goes for 13.
One of the things I've noticed about this preseason with Joe Brady calling the plays, they are not just running vanilla offenses. They're running some pretty a little higher level, not sophisticated, but a little higher level than you usually see in the preseason. It's not just ins and outs. It's some flooded zones and some other things that you're seeing from Joe Brady. And it does give his quarterbacks and some of these young players
just got lost on the inside edge as Macklin made the out cut, and he was wide open. And Boykin has to do a better job of sinking into that. Can't play and try and jump the first look that the quarterback gives him.
Buechele under center. He's 3 for 3, 24 yards. Bell motioning right and now stops right behind the tight end. Here's the snap and the play action pass. Buechele rolling out to the right, looking, being chased, and has to throw it away. And it is Robert Spears Jennings once again on the blitz, and he forced the errant throw.
Robert, I'm here to Spears Jennings. I mean, that's literally what he does. Hot pursuit on Buechele. And if he held it a second longer, he might have been lunch meat. So good job of Buechele getting it out. But Robert Spears Jennings putting the pressure on him on that quarter rollout and really forcing the issue.
I formation here. Gore behind Sumerman in the fullback position. Actually, that's Zylstra, who now motions out to an H-back position to the right. Buechele taps both sides of his helmet. Eligibles do the same. Settles back under center. Gets the snap. Play action pass. Straight back. And steps up and lofts for Bell. Had him wide open, crossing left to right, and threw it over his head. It's incomplete, and it will be 3rd and 10.
Thank goodness for the overthrow, because he was wide open. There was only green grass and opportunity there, and Buechele just sailed it just a little bit too far right. It was a crossing route, lost the DB in the sauce, and it was a beautiful route ran, but thank goodness we're not talking about a touchdown.
Think about those goal line picks we see. That was a pick some 12, 14 yards downfield, effective to get him open. 7th play of the drive, as the Bills now converted on 3rd and 6 to pick up a first down, now facing a 3rd and 10. The Steelers 49. Steelers bringing pressure. Buechele gets a snap back, throws it, and it is complete. And it is his tight end, Latu, and Latu finally taken down by Holcomb, shrugged off one tackle, got down to the 32, 17-yard pickup, and another first down conversion for the Bills.
Yeah, Kaleki Latu was a good player on that one. He had Cole Holcomb in a man situation, and Latu is an athlete, and he played through the arm tackle and then made some extra yardage up. Good play by him, but sloppy tackling by the Steelers.
Broken out of the right. Gore remains the running back. Van Sumeren to the right. And the handoff goes to the left to Gore, and then he cuts back to the right, taken down by Boykin, who met him at the 30-yard line, pickup of 2.
And Landon Roberts on that wraparound block, he blew up the lead blocker that forced Frank Gore to bounce it, because he was trying to go right behind that guy, and that stood him up just enough for Boykin to come in and finish him off for the minimal gain.
So 2nd and 8, under 11:20 remaining in this first quarter on the opening drive of the game. Final preseason game of 2026 between the Bills and the Steelers, as Gore now will motion back in a pistol formation. Buechele fakes to him, back to pass, fires over the middle of the field, has a man wide open again, and it's complete down to the 15 and all the way down to the 14-yard line to Skylar Bell. So the rookie 4th rounder has a reception, and it's another first down for the Bills.
And this is tough. Steelers trying to do more man coverages, and right now guys are not getting the switch offs, and Shane Buechele's finding those open spots. I mean, he had 4 guys in front of him. He creeps right in front of all 4 of those guys to make the completion, busts through the first tackle, and gets a little bit of extra yardage. So Steelers got to tighten up.
4th play of 10 or more yards as we approach the 10.5-minute mark. Buechele changing at the line of scrimmage, settles back under center, power to the left of this formation. Pitch goes to Gore in that direction, bottled up and taken down. Y.A. Black and a Landon Roberts there for a loss of a yard on the stop for the Steelers.
Hammer, I am. E. Roberts, Landon Roberts. It's not MC Hammer song. It's a Landon Roberts song. He has absolutely been blowing everything up in the A gaps. And, to see Y.A. Black in there, I thought a great job on that outside zone, splitting between the double team and making him play in the backfield. But here's the thing. You got to back it up. You have a great first down play. Where's the second and third down plays to really halt this offense? That's what we're going to have to see. I need to see a pass rush generated.
2nd and 11. And Buechele fires out to the right, bobbled and dropped by McCole Hardman. That has been a big issue for Hardman trying to make this Bills team. He was open in the right flat, tried to run before he caught it and dropped it.
And that's the reason why he's no longer a Kansas City Chief, because of that very same reason. Questionable hands on easy plays, and he's visibly showing he's upset, pumping his fist and upset because he knew he had an easy one on that play. But that, once again, that's why he's now on another team.
12th play of the drive, Ian Wheeler is checked in. He is to the left of Buechele in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Steelers showing pressure. They have 6 men at the line of scrimmage. They'll bring all 6. Buechele gets it, lofts right, looking for Bell. Corner of the end zone, well covered and incomplete. And so that was Brandon Eccles with that excellent coverage in the right corner of the end zone. And the Bills will send out Tyler Bass to attempt the field goal.
And good to see Brandon Eccles back in action, been injured most of this preseason. So good to see him in this last game, and that's what he does. That's why he's your nickel, because he's able to take those guys off the slot, and especially in short field situations, really deny the wide receiver from making a clean catch.
And we're going to see some of these veterans from both teams who just have not gotten a lot of preseason action. The ball is set here on the left hash. Bass, 33-yard attempt, snap good, hold good, kick up, and the kick is good. At the 9:33 mark of the first quarter from Highmark Stadium, Steelers football continues with the score. The Bills 3, the Steelers nothing.
He goes for it, and he's got it.
That's another legendary play for Pittsburgh.
Perfectly displays the precision and performance that this team is a pro at delivering.
A team like that needs a lineup of vehicles that can match their energy.
I couldn't have said it better myself. That's why Pittsburgh teams back Ford trucks.
This roster's made for the City of Champions and delivers MVP-level performance every time.
Visit your neighborhood Ford store and find your star player today.
Looking for health insurance for employees in multiple locations? UPMC Health Plan National Access has you covered. UPMC National Access gives employees access to the top-ranked doctors and hospitals of UPMC, along with nationwide access through the Cigna Healthcare PPO network for employees outside of the service area. For the quality, affordable coverage that your company deserves, choose UPMC Health Plan.
Edgar Snyder and Associates knows that accidents don't take the weekend off. Accidents don't respect business hours. They don't wait until Monday. And neither does Edgar Snyder and Associates. If you're hurt in an accident, day or night, weekday or weekend, you can give them a call. They're available 24/7. Don't wait. Contact Edgar Snyder and Associates for a free, no-strings-attached consultation. And remember, there's never a fee unless they get money for you. Call 1-800-94-EDGAR or visit edgarsnyder.com.
I'm Kim Fleming, Vice Chair at Baird. Like the Steelers, we're proud to call Pittsburgh home. Our roots here go back to 1948 when Heffron Tillotson began serving this community. Today, as Baird, we continue that legacy, helping Pittsburgh families navigate everything from retirement planning to trust and investment services. It's a personalized approach backed by a global employee-owned firm. Discover the Baird difference at rwbaird.com/Pittsburgh.
Your home for the Steelers. This is the Pittsburgh Steelers Audio Network.
13 plays, 59 yards, took 5:27. The Tyler Bass 33-yard field goal has put the Bills on the board. Willie Colon, not what we wanted to see with that defense on the opening drive. What are you looking for now as the Steelers are ready to get the ball for the first time?
Well, all eyes will be on rookie right tackle, Max Ahanichur. This will be his first.
All right. So Bills kick the ball off. So Steelers have it 1st and 10. Will Howard is starting in the gun. Will Howard gets sacked. Second and 19. Will Howard back in the gun. Looking for the pass, makes the pass to Riley Nowakowski. And he gets held up. And Will Howard out of Ohio State, only in his third game overall playing. Will Howard back in the gun, 3rd and 12. Hand it off. And is that Lou Nichols for the couple-yard run? And Steelers set to kick it off on 4th and 3, kicking it off to the Bills. Oh! Whoa, wait, what was that? Okay, that hit looks like a muff punt, but we will see what that was. Could that have possibly been a muff punt, Jay Tillman? Let us know your thoughts. Looks like that could have possibly been a muff punt and possibly could be going Pittsburgh's way. But we will see once we get back to regular schedule programming. Y'all let me know, man. Y'all let me know in the chat if you can hear me loud and clearly. Let me know if you can hear me loud and clearly. I went ahead and muted the wait. Okay, so I'm on a different time. Okay. So Pittsburgh just scored on offense. Will Howard to Jeremy Bernard. Jeremy Bernard runs it in for his first receiving touchdown. Rookie Jeremy Bernard out of the University of Alabama. Pittsburgh set up for the PAT. And it is good. Pittsburgh is up 7-3 via the muff punt from Buffalo. And they turn it into, Pittsburgh turns it into points on capitalizing on the muff punt. And Steelers is up 7-3.
No excuses, no explanation.
Okay, that was not Mike McCarthy. So y'all let me know if y'all on a different time. Well, obviously we're in different time zones, so of course we're going to be on different times. So, but we're listening in anyway. But y'all do me a favor, hit that like button, join the channel, man. Let me know if I'm indeed coming through clearly for y'all that's listening, for the 8 people that's in and that's listening and tuned in, do let me know if you can. If you are handy and available to let me know if you can hear me loud and clearly, you can hear my melodious audio voice over the sound wave. Look like I'm coming through on my end, but just want to make sure that I am putting out quality audio for audio commentating for you guys. Bills Mafia, coached by first year head coach Joe Brady. For those of you who do not know, Joe Brady was the offensive coordinator for the LSU Tigers during their 2019 national title reign. He was offensive coordinator for the Carolina Panthers. Part of one of the solid new wave of coaching. Buffalo's ball. Okay. Buffalo's offense takes the field. 1st and 10. Looks like some sort of delay. Oh, personal injury on the field. Looks like Ben Skronik sustained some sort of injury. First and 10 for the Bills. Man in motion on the offensive side. Bills with the run. And they get the first down. Looks like a flag. Could the play possibly be coming back? Looks like we have a holding on the offense. So, yes, holding on the Buffalo Bills. So the play will be coming back. And the Bills will be backed up. Man, that is... First and 20. Still is in the zone defense. And Steelers make the play, make the quick tackle on the quick pass. Way to get pressure. Second and 25. Steelers in the zone defense. And 44 makes the tackle. 44 for the Steelers make the tackle. Now, that will be third down. Third and 22 to be exact. And Steelers for the sack, number 92. Nate Jobity out of Syracuse, UDFA out of Syracuse. Steelers will be set to return on the kick. Caden Wedgen returning. And he finds nothing on the return. Rookie out of Iowa. Showed some significant promises past couple games, but will have to grow into the punt return role. Jay Tillman, let me know, who is your favorite Bill of all time? Bills player of all time. Favorite or best Bills player of all time? Let me know. Let me know your thoughts, bro. Bills just purchased a new stadium, Highmark Stadium. New stadium, new head coach. All right, we are back. Steelers ball. Steelers handed off to Lou Nichols. Will Howard handed off to Lou Nichols. He goes for a couple yards. Four minutes to go in the first quarter. 2nd and 3. Will Howard back in the gun. Man in the backfield. Hands off to Lou Nichols again. Goes for the first. That would be first down for the Steelers. Looks like a clock issue, maybe. let's take a look. Virtual measurement. Looks like they may have misplaced the lineman, but first down nonetheless. And, okay. So got Lake McCree in motion. Will Howard in the gun, man in backfield. Set the pass. Pass to Lou Nichols. Goes for a couple yards. Okay. Lou Nichols on the pass play. Goes for the first down. First and goal. Will Howard back in the gun. Oh. Incomplete pass intended for Jeremy Bernard. That will be second and goal. Okay, Steelers on the run. Dive in for the touchdown, Lake McCree. And that's touchdown. Steelers up 13-3. Set to kick the PAT. It is good. Steelers go up 14-3. With 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the first quarter. Let's see what's going on. Okay, looks like penalty on the defense. And it is declined. Y'all do me a favor, man. Hit that like button if you're just coming in. Hit that like button. Join the channel if you have not already. Hit that like button, man. Let me know. Hit that like button.
Enough. Am I interested? I'm not really interested. Should I play like I'm interested, but I'm not that interested? But I think she might be interested. But do I want to be interested? But now she's not interested.
My fault, y'all. My bad, my bad. Working on something here. Give me one brief second. Be right. All right, we are back. Bills ball, man under the gun. First and 10. 2 minutes to go, 2 minutes and 12 to go in the first quarter. D1, shout out to you. What's good with you? Salute to you. D1, let me know in the chat if you can hear me loud and clearly. Let me know if you can hear me loud and clearly. Salute to you. Let me know if you can hear me loud and clearly. Second and 7, Bills ball. Bills in the gun, man in motion. Man on the blitz. Okay, loud and clear. Okay, appreciate you. Salute you. Okay, handoff by the Bills. Hey D1, do me a favor. Let me know. Let me know if you can hear the back audio too, the game audio too. Let me know if I'm bleeding out. Let me know if you can hear the game audio, bro. Well, all right. Second and 8. Bills under center. Steelers still in the zone. Steelers get the sack. Okay, so appear to be on commercial break. Man, do make sure y'all hit that like button if you just following in. Hit that like button. Join the channel.
And 24% of games were decided by 3 points or fewer.
Here's the snap.
Okay, AW. Okay, salute to you. AWM, what's good with you, man? Salute to you, bro. Salute to you, man. I was just on Cam J's earlier, man. Salute to you, bro. So Steelers up 14-3. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. A complete 180 of what happened versus the Jets last week. But of course, everybody trying to state their claim for the 53-man roster. So of course, heavy competition is going to get crazier and heftier. AWM, let me know who your team is, man. Or if you're if you're still a fan, let me know. Or a Bills fan like Jay Tillman. I mean, he say he's a Bills fan. We don't know. He could be a Tampa Bay, could be a Baker Mayfield fan, but who knows, right? All right, start of the second quarter, 3rd and 14. Bills on the pass. So it's actually second quarter, the start of the second quarter. See if I can get some game audio.
Get another punter for the next week if he can't go again. But also the whole thing for the extra points. It's an old adage, but the more you can do, the better your chance of making the squad.
Bills on the kickoff.
The whole thing and making sure there's chemistry.
I mean, Bills on the punt.
That's one of the things we always take into consideration when we do it. When we're looking at
Steelers set to return.
Kind of holder are they?
Caden Weeson on the return. And he gets wrapped up.
Wisnowski, who was able to bounce back after the 19-yard punt he saw in the first quarter. So good hang time there, a 49-yard punt, and the Bills go back on defense. One thing that we mentioned on the air that Joe Brady confirmed yesterday was Alec Anderson winning the
so will be first and 10.
Joe said he loved the depth you have there now with Corbett and Cushenberry, but how'd you see that play out throughout the course of the summer?
Well, it's been a good battle. I mean, you want to get it settled in time. And I didn't think it was a clear, one guy clearly ahead of the other. But Alex been here, did a great job. He and Dion and Connor have some continuity there. And
first and 10, Pittsburgh. Will Howard under center, man in backfield.
Ready as our sixth guy. He can play multiple spots, interior,
pass tip,
spot, or
away.
He can go in there at center. So excited, as you said, Joe mentioned, to have the depth there.
There's your second-round pick, TJ Parker, getting a hand on that. How about TJ so far this summer?
Yeah, TJ's done a great job. He's just getting better and better, and he's learning. And one of the things that he's really done a great job is following Bradley Chubb. Wherever Chubb goes, he's right there. It's been one of the great additions of Chubb as a player. He's obviously an excellent talent, but his leadership.
Second and 10, Will Howard under center.
Unbelievable. You would think he's been here a number of years, just the way the guys have taken.
Pass
this
play.
Has worked out well. Your second round picks on
Man
back-to-back plays, making plays. That's Davison Igbinosun, the second rounder out of Ohio State.
Yeah, he sees this and snaps and triggers right away. And we saw Max get stiff-armed and let the guy in the corner, Igbinosun, not so fast. He breaks down and does a really nice job of getting a guy on the ground. That's a lot of space.
3rd and 10, Pittsburgh.
To have to defend against with one guy.
IGB is tough. You will never question that. He stands up, even if he's going against DJ Moore, as talented as DJ is. He's
Will Howard first down on the pass. Mike Perlman with the catch.
As you said, Steve.
First down,
He's
Pittsburgh.
From New Jersey, Brandon. You know those Jersey guys are tough. And how about on the other side of the football, Kyle Allen? He's not going to play tonight, but he was 24 or 28 in the preseason. How about the job that Kyle did this summer?
Kyle, in my tenure here since we had Josh, I couldn't think of a backup quarterback that we've had some battles that put
First
two
and
good
10,
games together
Pittsburgh.
back
Max,
the way
Will
he did.
Howard
And
in
I
the
thought he
gun,
played
looking
really
for the
good. He
pass.
started TJ and Parker again. He started a little slow the first week of camp, but he was just back into this offense. Was in Detroit last season, and so I think just kind of getting the feel of what receiving group he was going to be working with.
And Will
There's
Howard
a
gets a
calmness
touchdown.
about Kyle that I think almost sometimes you're like, dude, are you breathing? Like he's just. But that's what you want, from your quarterback, from your leader, and so I think he did a great job. He didn't try and force things. He took what both defenses in Carolina and Cleveland gave him last.
Second and 10, Will Howard in the
Watch this
gun.
defensive line working here in the run
Hands
game.
it off.
You see Michael Hoyt out there. It seemed to be such a spark last year
Running
when
back
he
gets
got
a
in.
couple of yards on the
Was
run.
suspended, came in, really sparked it, gave the front a real juice.
Third
Even
and
tonight,
5.
playing with TJ Parker, you see him and Parker out there together working. Mike Hoyt wanted to play in this game badly.
Yep, he did. He's a football player. I mean, he's a warrior. This is an Ivy League dude that is as tough as nails. The intelligence that he adds to your football.
See if Steelers
he's
can
another
get
coach
first down. Will Howard in the
I
gun.
think you saw that last year in the game in Carolina and Kansas City before.
Looking for the
he suffered
pass.
for that injury. There we go.
Intercepted. It's Damar Hamlin with his second interception of the preseason. Back-to-back
Will Howard
games
has
with
his
a big
third
for Damar,
interception
and the
on the
fans here
season.
at Highmark Stadium love it.
This guy gets counted out more than anybody.
Maybe he was
Just
looking
shows
for
where the
a
ball is. Number 3.
free play.
Hang with us for one more segment, Brandon, as Hamlin gets the ball back for the offense.
Or
Interception for
wrong
Damar
route
Hamlin.
being ran. It was definitely a miscommunication. Excuse me. It will be Bill's ball when we return.
It is not the man who commands the field beneath the stadium lights who deserves our highest praise.
Come on, Will Howard.
Gator don't play no shit.
Those out
You feel me? Gator never been about that. Never been about playing no shit.
There's nothing like being at the stadium on game day.
That's 3 INTs by Will Howard in the preseason.
Sounds. Get to your seat. Take it all in.
Steelers still up 14-3. Okay, it is Bills ball. Let's see if Bills can indeed make something out of this INT thrown by Will Howard.
What is their fourth down value? So that will definitely weigh in today's game.
Bills.
You know, we're still, some of these jobs are still open, and we're paying
still
attention.
Is in the zone.
Your numbers are what they are. I mean, you got to fit all the positions into the 53. But you got two position groups, and if you lump all the defensive backs, there's like 10 of those, and maybe 10 offensive linemen or something like that. Then everybody else, it's like, okay, you start to tinker with one or two spots. And those one or two spots sometimes make all the difference, right?
No, they do. You have your minimums at positions, but yeah, you say, hey, do you want to keep 9 linemen? Do you want to keep 10? Well, if you keep 10, you got to maybe take one less receiver or something. So there's always a give and take.
2nd and 9.
But you want to try and keep the best football players you can, even if that means
Bills
going
on
heavy
the
somewhere, because ultimately your depth is going to be tested.
Flag
So,
in the back.
it's important to
multiple
keep the best
flags now.
you can as long as you hit the
Let's see where we're going with this.
Couple of flags down.
Was it a holding in the backfield with a pass? Would the ball come back? Or was it
about Joe making the
a
transition
personal foul on the
coordinator to head coach? We told this story earlier in the summer about how when you showed up at St. John Fisher at a team meeting, Joe Brady
did see a flag in the backfield first.
Half the team put their hands up, and he said, "No, none of."
But let's find out.
For a training camp under me as head coach. So how have you seen that process play out since you named Joe as the new head coach?
I think Joe's done a great job. Joe is humble, full of energy. Doesn't act like he invented football. Is always constantly learning and growing. But he's got his way. He knows how he wants things run, and I think he's done a great job of learning things from Sean Payton.
No flag.
Sean McDermott,
No flag. 1st and 10.
A little bit of everything, and that's his point. Is yes, there's been a lot of continuity here, which is great. But at the same time, I don't want it to be seen like this is year 10. This is
by Pittsburgh.
We're setting a new standard for
2nd and 10
and operate going forward. And again, he's not throwing everything that was done in the past. He appreciates what's been done, and he's just going to put his tweaks on it. And he did that starting with how he assembled his coaching staff, which I think been great. A lot of the guys he brought in kind of match his energy and his intensity. It's a young, youthful staff, and it's been fun to watch these guys teach these young players.
He also brought in the old sage advice too, with John Fox coming in, who's been a head coach for multiple
Bills in the past.
has a ton of
Bills
experience
in the zone
with
defense.
assistant coordinator at the top. Guys like that really are invaluable to a young head coach.
Gore Jr. with a beautiful move, and he's down at the 1. Yeah, Foxy is.
And Bills scored a touchdown on the pass.
16 years in a row as a head coach tells you all you need to know about the success that he brought. And he learned under, we're playing the Steelers. He learned under Chuck Nolan. Still quotes Chuck Nolan. So I think he's been a great guy. Joe brings him in his coordinator meetings. He's constantly bouncing things off of John. And John's not overbearing. He's here. Joe, I'm going to offer you ideas. Whatever you do with
like guess he was down.
We'll see how we do in the red zone here with Shane Buechele.
Got to get
1st and goal.
Junior after that play.
1st and goal. Bills.
Frank Gore Jr.
There we go.
Touch. No, not yet.
Not yet.
And
there it
is. It is a touchdown.
Now he gets
the preseason. Brandon, really quick before we let you go, you said year 1 for Joe Brady, but also year 1 of this beautiful new stadium. What have been your impressions as Highmark Stadium's open?
This place is unbelievable, and I've had a couple more people today say are we in Buffalo? I mean, it's just so cool. I could go on for hours. Our players are in love with it. They love coming over here. Everyone, not just the players, the staff. It's unbelievable how this turned out. Everybody that was a part of this, obviously starting with the Pagulas and the taxpayers, everyone that contributed to this thing, everyone should
the new Highmark Stadium
to be a Buffalonian and part of Bill's Mafia of what this is. And for those of you that have not made it here, I can't wait for you to see it.
14-9. Bill set up for the PAT.
That's extra point is good, Brandon. Thank you so much.
Good
Good luck getting the roster down, and good luck this season.
Thanks, Andrew. Appreciate it.
Score is now Pittsburgh 14, Bills
14-10 after the Gore Jr. touchdown.
With 9:19 to go in the 2nd quarter.
Coaches believing in players is
So, who do you guys see making your 53-man roster? Who do you guys see as outliers to make your 53-man roster? I know everybody here is not Steeler fans. All good. But let me know, who are you most interested in making your 53-man rosters? So let's get back.
Smith, Tasker, Thomas. Their names are eternal. We wait to see who's next. Yeah, some of the legends, the Bison outside the stadium, the family circle, the ring of honor there, and our pal, Steve Tasker, proudly with that 89 displayed.
Very nice. Thanks, guys. That's
Tommy Doman kicking off again. There's a flag down on the
Steelers for the kickoff. Flag already down.
Region on the return for the Steelers.
This might be. This looks like a hold, or it could be an illegal formation, or somebody moved early as well. This looks more like a
Flag already down in the
penalty rather
backfield.
than a competitive penalty. You understand? Get my meaning.
Illegal formation.
Yeah.
Receiving team, number 40.
Illegal formation. Wow. Come on, man.
First
Clean
down.
it up. Clean it
Nothing
up.
competitive happened there. Somebody was just lined up.
Man, gotta clean that up.
And they had a lot of guys up on that. All their guys on the line, up on the 35. They don't have to do that. Yeah, this is new. You don't have to have all these guys up on the line, but they did, and then somebody moved early there, number 40. He can't move until the ball is caught. He moved a little
Right.
early.
First and 10, Pittsburgh. Will Howard under center. Man in the backfield.
Here's
Hands
Lou
it off.
Nichols on the carry.
And
he
he
gets
gets
spun
stopped.
down. That was Zane Durant, the rookie out
Second.
of Penn State, coming up to make the play, the 5th rounder this year.
Yeah, Zane Durant is an athlete, a little bit in the lines of Ed Oliver, who is a penetrator and a quick, explosive athlete, a little undersized as a defensive tackle, but there is space for those guys in the NFL when they can get on the other side of the line of scrimmage. Zane Durant is built for that, and on that play showed why.
There's Ed Oliver cheering on from the sideline, nursing a little bit of an injury.
Second
Did not
and 10.
travel to
Will
Cleveland a
Howard
week
in the
ago.
back.
Another penalty marker here and a false start against the Steelers.
False start. Offense, number 37. The 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
Yeah,
Well, Zane Durant is in our Pepsi
False start on the
rookie
offense.
spotlight. Told you he went to Penn State. He was captain last year, 10 career sacks, also had an interception. Not bad for the 6'1", 290-pounder.
He's an athlete. You can do some things with a guy who's an
And got
athlete
some
like that.
big
Some defensive
Pittsburgh
linemen,
costly
you
penalties.
put him there, stop the run, rush the
Second and
passer.
15.
Some guys
Will Howard
do
in
a
the
little
gun.
more than that. Durant's one of those.
Howard over the middle, and he's got a man, and that is Max Hurleman,
To Max Hurleman.
drafted
wide
free
receiver.
agent a year ago out of Notre
Pass
Dame, able to
completed.
hang on, and it brings up
Third down.
Nice quick release there by Aller.
– 3rd and 2nd, to be exact.
Third down and 2 coming for Jim Leonard's Buffalo defense.
Third and second. Man in motion. Will Howard at the gun.
Howard gets it out quickly, and he's
first down.
got a first down on the slant. Good coverage by Kenai Walker.
Good slant pass.
Great
Brandon
catch by
Smith.
Smith. What a competitive play this is. This is two guys who want it. Look at, watches Kenai Walker closes, gets there, and tries to wrench it away. Some of these stuff is easy. Like run a quick slant, that's great. You got a guy on your back who snaps too. That's a competitive play. You got to love that. Those two guys going at it hard. Great catch by Smith. Well defended by Walker as well. And a penalty here on the next down.
There's a substitution by the offense, which requires us to allow the defense to substitute.
All right, Greg Rolstad has been busy in this first half.
That's not a penalty. They just stopped the play. The Bills did not get allowed to have a substitute come in. The Steelers sent a guy on and then snapped it before the Bills had a chance to retaliate with their own substitution. So instead of a penalty, it was just
7 minutes to go in the second quarter. First and 10, Pittsburgh. Will Howard under center. 2 in the backfield.
And this is Nichols again. And the Bills defense is there. And Brandon Beane and Joe Brady have made it very clear that the Bills have to do a better job of stopping the run. Last year, they allowed 5.1 yards per carry. That was third worst in the NFL. Brandon Beane says, look, we have a new defense, 3-4 defense this year, but none of this matters unless we stop the run. It all starts with that.
Yeah, and you've got to hold the line of scrimmage. And they just weren't able to do that enough last year.
Howard play fake, looking deep down the field.
Howard in the pass.
In coverage for Buffalo, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Brandon Smith again.
Yeah, Kenai Walker going down the side. Those two still competing. Kenai Walker, the thing about he's an NFL corner. I know he wasn't drafted, but he's long. He's a great athlete. And I said it last week in Cleveland, these guys have confidence coming out of their pores. I mean,
third and 7.
He gave up that slant. He's running with the guy down the sideline again, and he hopes they throw at his guy every play so he can.
Howard in the gun, looking for the pass,
and he's competing for a roster spot, undrafted out of Arkansas. On third down, Howard looks one way, now rolls right, directing traffic.
Will Howard scrambling,
and Howard is shoved down. That was Fedarian Mathis.
Will Howard gets knocked down.
Yeah, Fedarian Mathis is.
Fourth down.
He's built like a true nose tackle in the NFL. The guy's 6'4", 312, and he's going to run around the hurt horn. But this is why there was nowhere to throw the football. Everybody's covered up. By the time Allard can look down the field, there's just nobody there. He doesn't have time once the guys come open, and Fedarian Mathis staying with it, takes a long way around and finally gets the sack.
Ray Davis is back to return the punt, muff the first one, leading to a turnover. This one from his own 10-yard line. Trying to redeem himself.
Kicks it off.
He is twisted down at the 22-yard line.
That's a pretty good punt return right there. What you're really trying to do as a returner is just get a first down. He got 12 yards on that return. That's a good punt return.
14-10, Pittsburgh up.
Listen up. Today we face our
minutes to go till halftime.
But I'll never surrender. Who am I? I am a champion. Belief is my superpower. Who am I?
Let's see, where are we at? I know Will Howard not looking too hot. I know. You're not looking too good. That's why it's a process. I mean, I still look at him. I still look at Will Howard as a rookie, though, in my personal opinion. Corey Joe was good with your man. Salute to you. How you feeling? How you doing? What's good with you, man? Hopefully you having a good night. What's good with you? How you been, man? Hopefully all is well. Salute to you, brother. How you doing? How you feeling? We just rocking out with this preseason finale on this Thursday night. Hopefully you having a good week. Hopefully all y'all having a good week. As we close out this preseason in the next couple of days. I know a lot of people, some people got games tonight, tomorrow, Saturday, rounding out their, getting things ready for their 53-man roster, getting things ready for week 1. Let's get back into it. Hit that like button, y'all.
Toriano Pride and Kenai Walker both have had impressive summers, Steve.
Yeah, and they're both twitchy athletes. I think both of these guys are an upgrade over the bottom of the cornerback room last year. I mean, that's how much better and more athletic the group is. I don't know if either of them, whether their technique or whether their scheme retention is what it is, but man, athletically, the whole room is upgraded from a year ago.
Wegmans enjoy delicious, freshly prepared meals and catering with Meals to Go. Download the app or visit Meals to Go.
Meals on the pass.
Order and a long pass is incomplete, intended for Dante Pettis.
Good coverage.
Not play week ago in Cleveland because of injury.
Yeah, he comes loose. He's going to run the corner out, give it a little bit of wiggle, and then just bend it out. Right there. That is a tough route to hit, no question about it. But as you come out, Pettis at the top of that route kind of bent the route out towards the outside. It's
18th.
Yeah, that guy, he's been the heartbeat of the team so far tonight.
3rd and 10 for Buffalo.
And he's shown, I use this term a lot, he has been around the block and knows his way around. That guy has found the football a lot tonight.
3rd down and 10.
Buffalo and the most men in the backfield.
Pittsburgh showing pressure. They back out of it.
Bushell gets it out
Buffalo
quickly. That's Max
Buffalo on the pass.
And Tomczak, the nephew of former Steelers quarterback,
Steelers
Mike
get the
Tomczak,
stop.
comes up just short of the 1st down. It brings up 4th, and out comes
4th down.
the rookie punter.
Tomczak didn't have much to do there. He got what he could get. There's 2 defenders waiting on him, and that's a hard thing to get out of. Just a quick release.
4th and 4.
Showed some pressure, backed out of it. Bushell saw it and
continuing on the field.
Took the dump route as they dropped into coverage and left the underneath route uncovered. And that's what defenses do. They give you the short pass and expect to see if you can get
Buffalo
it
punt
the
continuing
catch.
on the field.
In this case, the Steelers rallied to the football.
Legion back deep to receive the punt from Dolman.
That should be a delayed game flag.
Good high spiraling kick. Legion all the way back to his 15-yard line. Gets away from Gosnell on special teams. And Legion is tackled at the 26-yard line. But Dolman with a 55-yard
unless he hiked the ball before.
Yeah,
that's what it looks
hard to
like.
cover a punt.
That's what
When
it
you
looks
come down
like.
there like Gosnell did.
So there will be no delay of game.
If you're not going to get there, time it just perfectly. So you like
Pittsburgh 1st and 10, 3:44 to go in the 2nd quarter.
Make him hesitate and deal with your presence in front of him. Don't run past him because you're useless if you do.
Well, we've seen Skylar Bell out there this entire first half for the Buffalo offense. The 4th rounder out of UConn, began at Wisconsin before finishing his collegiate career with the Huskies. He was born in the Bronx and played hockey before fully focusing on football at age 15. And the connection with Jim Leonard, because Leonard was at Wisconsin during the time that Bell was with the Badgers. And for more on that, we send it down to Maddie.
Rookie wide receiver Skylar Bell and defensive coordinator Jim Leonard overlapped at Wisconsin from 2020 to 2021. And the two know each other really well. Bell said he was so excited when he got drafted by Buffalo. He said, Leonard is like a family member to me. We have spent so much time together on the field studying. He said we watched film together, and Leonard said, this guy's like a little brother. I sometimes give him a hard time, and he's doing a great job in camp so far, highly motivated. And Bell playing in his first preseason game coming off of that groin injury says, I'm really excited for
Hey,
the opportunity
AWM,
tonight.
if you still
I'm just
here,
trying to
hit
show
the
this
email,
coaching
bro.
staff what I'm made of.
Hit the email on the channel, man. So I got to holler at you about
Incredible
something.
story, Matty. I mean, growing
If
up
you
playing
still there.
hockey in the
Hit the
Bronx,
email,
not really
AMW.
turning his full attention to football until he
AWM.
got into high school. And now playing as a 4th-round pick for the Buffalo Bills. Also had a lacrosse stick in his hand for a while. But Skylar Bell, just a tremendous athlete. And now could be a pretty big part of this Buffalo offense, Steve.
Certainly what they're looking for him to contribute. It's been pretty frustrating for him not to be able to practice with the groin injury. But you talk about his relationship with Jim Leonard. This is more than just a guy who knows who the coach is. And they spent time together. And I can't tell you how comforting it would have been for me to have somebody like that on the first team I got drafted by. You just feel like you're on an island sometimes. You got to find your own way, but to have somebody, particularly as a coordinator, even if it is on the other side of the ball, to go up and say, hey, what about this? How am I doing this? And just to have a guy you can talk to on a personal level, man, what a huge boost it must be for Skylar Bell to have that guy, Jim Leonard, in your corner.
Bell calls hockey his first love, started playing at 5 and played until he was 15, started out as a defenseman, then switched to center and wing. He said, I was hooked as soon as I started scoring goals. He says a lot transfers to the game of football, balance, hand-eye coordination. Bell said when he got to Buffalo, man, I am so excited to be a Sabres fan. I can't get enough of hockey.
Couple yards on the run.
Wow, growing up in the Bronx, you'd think he'd be a Rangers fan. Right. And he's
Second and 4.
He knows what to say. He's a smart rookie. Right. You're a Sabres fan now.
That's right. That is exactly right.
Will Howard in the backfield. I'm sorry, Will Howard in the gun. Man in motion, man in the backfield.
For Pittsburgh, Drew Aller is expected to play the second half.
Will Howard takes the sack.
A big-time play by Andre Jones.
Andre Jones, big 6'5", 260. The guy is a real physical player. Comes right off the edge, gets a big sweep off the right tackle there, and man, oh man, that's a big hit. You don't want to see that if you're an offensive coordinator, your quarterback getting hit right in the face by a guy coming off the right side.
He played in 3 games for the Bills a year ago, all in December after he signed after training camp a year ago. And that makes it 3rd down and 12. Howard just standing there.
Howard in the pass.
Gets rid of it, and Keontae Jenkins is right there to bring Travis Homer to the ground. Good play by Keontae Jenkins, and it's 4th down.
Yeah, after having a little bit of a swoon defensively.
First quarter, Corey Joe, I am on Rumble. I got to make some updates. I'm gonna let you know, bro.
In the open field there, and
I got to make some updates to my Rumble account.
Down the outside, Baller's really having to hang on to the football.
4th and 10.
That resulted in a sack there, and also a late throw to a covered receiver.
2-minute warning in Buffalo.
This is where my love of the game was.
So I got to make some updates to my Rumble account, bro. Yeah, man. But I should be back up. I'm gonna have to let y'all know in the Discord and in the post. So check up on me in the community tab. I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna post something in the community tab about that Rumble thing, because of course everything you can't put up here. I mean, you can. Definitely trying to do more with Rumble, Twitch, and the Kick thing. So, yeah, for sure, bro. Down here in Carolina. Oh shoot, what part of Carolina? Okay, on the road. Okay, must be traveling. Yeah, we up 14-10 for now. A couple minutes to go in the first half. Trying to narrow down this 53 man, and trying to see which direction we headed this year, because New regime, McCarthy regime. Got to see how everything gonna unfold. Got to see how everything gonna materialize, and of course, trying to see how everybody gets acclimated with the O line, with the West Coast style play, the West Coast offense that is. So yeah, it's gonna take some time getting jailed in, getting initiated, as they like to say in the gangland. Got to get them initiated. Let's get back. So Steelers up 14-10. Yeah, man. Salute to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all rocking with me, man. Y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you have not already.
My in-laws, how about that? Great crowd on hand for this first night game at Highmark Stadium. And of course, week 1 will also be a night game against the Detroit Lions on September 17th. Week 2, I should say, the first home game here during the regular season. And some of that
Steelers on the punt.
They wanted to play a night game in the preseason to get that
2 minutes in
run
the
before
first
the
half.
home opener against Detroit.
I'm sorry,
There's
2
Hartman
minutes.
on the
Yeah,
return
2
from
minutes
the
to go in the
20,
first half.
and he's tripped up.
Way to get the stop.
Good play by Deshaun Jameson. Don't forget, coming up halftime, we have Built for Buffalo taking us behind the scenes of the Bison installation and family circle, plus a heartwarming Make-A-Wish story about Bills fan Desmond Aiken. It's all brought to you by Seneca Resorts and Casinos, the official casino of the Buffalo Bills.
In years past, the Bills have been an extremely proficient team at the last 2 minutes of the first half.
Bills in the
Josh Allen is the quarterback usually in those. He is a master at this. We'll see if Joe Brady can help Shane Boucher do the same.
Skylar Bell still in there, catches the ball on the slant. Tackled right
Bills
away at
with
the
the stop
30-yard
on the short
line.
pass.
Bills have all 3 timeouts and 1:40 on the clock.
Bills with the hurry up offense.
Bell at the bottom of your screen. Boucher looking over the middle. Now comes back to Bell. He's got another catch.
That was a nice catch by Bell there, coming back. Defender all over his back there. It was Danico Slaughter. Bell did a nice job getting that, securing it before he rolled over on his back.
Getting field goal range or whatnot.
With back-to-back catches. He's been a Sabres fan since April. High snap. Boucher gets it and gets rid of it quickly to Zylstra. And he cuts across the 40-yard line.
Yeah, a minute go and counting. Still a lot of time here. They've got 3 timeouts. They're not going to take one of them until hopefully, if they get a big play, they may snap off a timeout here.
Boucher throwing incomplete, intended for Zylstra, and Spears Jennings had the coverage for Pittsburgh. That stops the clock with 45 seconds to play.
See Josh Allen there. He is so good in the last 2 minutes, particularly of the first half. Throughout his career,
45 seconds to go in the first half.
And they've been efficient with their time. They've been efficient with their timeouts, and nobody scores
3rd and
touchdowns like that
6.
dude. So that's one of the assets he brings to the table as a quarterback.
3rd down and 6. Boucher's pass is incomplete. It was intended for Quentin Skinner, and on 4th down, Buffalo will punt.
Tommy Doman back out to punt here. This is one where if I'm
4th and 6.
Jeff Rogers, special teams coordinator, I tell Tommy Doman to punt this one through the uprights.
Bills punting the ball off.
Doman awaiting the snap from Reed Ferguson. Good snap. Doman gets it away. High spiraling kick. And a fair catch called at the 10. What a kick by Doman. You know, Brandon Beane told us both of these punters are going to be on week 1 rosters. Someone's going to be on the Bills, whoever wins the job, and the other one is probably going to be picked up in the trade.
Wisnowski had the shank earlier in the game. Doman just punted that one just on the money to the 10-yard line, just inside the 10-yard line, on the out-of-bounds line. Just an absolutely outstanding punt.
49-yard boot by the rookie.
And also, not only was it in a great spot, the thing was high in the air, and there
Pittsburgh up 14-10, 35 seconds
to make
to
sure
go.
they didn't risk giving up a return. Just an outstanding job on that play.
Will Howard in the
Pittsburgh
gun.
with all 3 timeouts.
Multiple receiver set.
And Howard looking to throw on first down. Into the flat it goes. Flat is down. Pass is caught by Lake McCree. And we'll see what the penalty marker is. This one could be coming back.
UDFA out of USC.
Offense, number 71. Bills have the distance to goal.
And that will be coming back.
That is up the rookie
Flag
first-round pick,
on the offensive side.
Honachor, who's been injured the last couple of weeks.
First round,
starting at right
tackle out of Arizona State.
Had right tackle for Pittsburgh.
Andre Jones Jr. Jones
Yes,
got a
he
sack on
was
Honachor
too aggressive
earlier
with the
in the
defender.
last drive. Now draws a holding penalty. It's not going well.
1st and 15. Will Howard in the gunman in the backfield.
First down and 15. Nichols up the middle. And Nichols.
Solid run. Lou Nichols.
Taken down on the play. And there's a timeout called with 21 seconds to go.
I believe did Joe Brady call that timeout?
Jalen Kilgore made the tackle. Joe Brady told us his biggest takeaway from the Cleveland game a week ago, as Pittsburgh calls timeout, was the tackling by the cornerbacks. He was really impressed by how these guys who don't really tackle that much during the summer got the Browns receivers and backs to the ground.
Yeah, it was a stark contrast to what we'd seen earlier. And it was one of the things that Jim Leonard, new defensive coordinator, said that was the Achilles heel of the defense that I saw on tape last year for the Buffalo Bills, their inability to tackle, and particularly wide on the outside. They have made it a point of emphasis in this training camp, and it showed up big time last week.
2nd and 4. Will Howard in the gun.
Howard in trouble, trying to escape Dana, and he throws this one away. And very close to intentional grounding, but he got it outside the tackle box.
Will Howard throws it away to avoid the sack.
Of his receiver.
Mike Dana already with 2 sacks in the preseason. Just outside.
Yeah, and you'll see McCree is out there, and he tries to get it to him. So this is not grounding. But Dana has been outstanding this preseason. He has been a menace on the pass rush off the edge.
First 6 years with the Chiefs, won a couple of Super Bowls now in his first season with Buffalo. It brings up 3rd down and 4. Pittsburgh will run it.
Hands off to Lou Nichols.
Nichols spinning forward
Gets
for
the
a
first down.
That's going to do it for the half. That the clock's going to
Clock
run out
winding
right
down.
now.
3, 2, 1.
So we've hit the half.
In the first
Pittsburgh
half,
14,
in the first half,
Buffalo
it is halftime.
10. And preseason finale at Highmark Stadium on a beautiful night in Western New York. The Bills trying to finish the preseason with a perfect 3-0 record.
Okay, it is halftime. Sorry. Pardon me. Salute, brother Grundy. Brother Grundy, what's good with you, man? Salute to you, brother. Salute to you. What's good? Man, make sure y'all hit that like button, like, share, subscribe to on the channel if you have not already. Salute to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all rocking with me tonight, man. We here on halftime on this preseason finale between the Steelers and the Bills. The Steelers and the Bills. Steelers up 14-10. Looking to make up for that egregious Jets scoreless game we had last week, even though it is still preseason. But, you know, the standard is the standard. Shout out to Mike Tomlin. And the standard, believe it or not, is to not go scoreless. Yeah, man. Salute to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Salute to y'all. Hey, Corey Joe. Hey, let me know who your team is. You're not a Falcons fan, are you, Corey Joe? Let me know, bro. Let me know. Let me know who y'all teams is, man. Corey Joe, ain't you a Colts fan? Y'all let me know who y'all teams is. Mailbox, he a Bears fan. D1 ain't AWM, ain't you a Cowboys fan? I think the only Bills fan we got in here is Jay. Yeah, y'all let me know who y'all teams is. And if you're a Bucks or a Bears fan, I can't say I don't rock with you, because if I said I don't rock with you, then I don't rock with Antoine Randall or Tony Dungy, because they made and are making both of those franchises great. So that's that. Well, the Colts too, because Tony Dungy was the head coach of the Colts when they won the title back in 2007. So let's see where we at. So it should be coming back off of halftime any minute now. But salute y'all, man. Make sure y'all join the channel. Make sure y'all subscribe. Hit that like button. Share the channel. Share the content. And let me see. We're at 841 subs. Trying to get past this 1K mark. A little lag. But we can do it. So help me get past that 1K marker. Yes. So hold on 1 second, y'all. So I got a poll up. So how many TDs does the Steelers get in the second half? How many TDs does the Steelers get in the second half? Let me know y'all thoughts. How many TDs does the Steelers get in the second half play? Oh man, DeMar Hamlin playing. He got 2 tackles and 1 INT. Oh shoot. Oh, DeMar Hamlin had the INT. Salute to him. Okay, y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button. We're about to start the second half. Bills kicking it off to Pittsburgh. Number 21. 20. Oh no, I'm sorry. That is Eli Hiding out of rookie out of Navy. For the return, Eli Hiding. First and 10, Pittsburgh. Drew Aller on the field. Drew Aller under center. Hiding in the backfield. Hiding with the handoff. Second and 6, Eli Hiding with the run with the couple yards. Second and 6, Drew Aller under center. Hiding in the backfield. Hiding with the run. Oh, and they wrap him up. Yeah, they get to him. They get the stop. It is now third down. Third and 5. Drew Aller in the gun. Man in the backfield. Man in motion. Caden Weegan in motion. First down, Caden Weegan. Caden Weegan, rookie wide receiver out of Iowa. First down on the quick pass. Drew Aller on the gun. Quick pass. Now it will be second down. Second down and 8. Drew Aller under center. I'm sorry. Man in the backfield. Handoff to Eli Hiding. Runs, gets a couple yards on the run. It's now third and 1. Third and 1. Drew Aller under center. Hands it off. First down. First down, Eli Hiding. Rookie out of Navy. Eli Hiding. First and 10. Aller under center. Hands the handoff to Caleb Johnson. Aller under center, man in the back. Caleb Johnson in the backfield, man. Max Hurleman in motion. First down on the pass, Max Hurleman. First down, Max Hurleman. All right, first and 10, Pittsburgh. Aller under center. Caleb Johnson in the backfield. Hand off to Eli Heidenreich. Sorry, excuse me. All right, second and 6. Aller in the gun. Man in backfield. Tip pass by the defense. Incomplete pass. Tip pass by the defense. Third and 6. Aller under center, man in the backfield, man in motion. Pick to Eli Heidenreich. Touchdown, Eli Heidenreich. Touchdown, Eli Heidenreich. Rookie running back out of Navy. The Pittsburgh native. Boss for the PAT. It is good. Pittsburgh go up 21-10 versus the Beatles with 8:55 to go in the third. So y'all let me know how many TDs do y'all think the Steelers will score in the second half? We have one thus far. How many more touchdowns will we have in the third quarter? I'm sorry, how many more touchdowns will we have in the second half? Do let me know your thoughts. Make sure y'all hit that like button if you're just coming in. And of course, if you're Ravens and Bengals fans,
we do not care.
That is if you are any other AFC North fan other than the Pittsburgh Steelers. We significantly do not care. As humorous as that may be, please, I love the banner. I love the banner. But you guys be sure to let me know how many more touchdowns y'all think my beloved Steelers will score in the second half. Steelers kick the ball off. And Steelers get the tackle on the punt return.
Mitch, you see this has the logo for the new stadium on it, inaugural season.
Embroidered, yes, beautiful. All right, so this is supposed to be worn like a satchel.
All right, don't pour it until after this play.
Of course.
This is very
First
important.
and 10.
Coming to Highmark Stadium this year is Bouchel is looking to throw, and he slings one to Frank Gore Jr. Okay, now you can demonstrate.
All right, so the important thing is to wear this
Steelers
like a
with the
satchel.
wrap
Because if you
up.
wear it in the front, it looks a little phallic.
On the
So
quick
here's the
pass.
thing. All right, you've never poured a beer before, have you? You don't want
I
to
have
do it?
no experience.
All right, here we go. I think you just pour it true.
Yeah. Is
I'm
the
gonna
foam
guess
a
that
good thing there? or-
it's not a great pour.
No, not a great pour. I'm more of a consumer of the product than a
that
pourer of it.
seems, yeah, that seems a little amateurish there with the foam on top.
I knew I was going to get help.
Second and
regardless.
5.
All right.
All right, let's.
Now, I
Brings
see
up
it's
third
been
down.
poured into
I'm
the.
not allowed to drink on the job, am I?
Let me just ask.
Well, you're a Labatt ambassador.
Let me just ask the question.
Yeah, but I don't that doesn't give me free range to do whatever I want.
It might.
Let
At
me
least
ask
it
the
does
question
now.
that is
Now
one of the great
third
questions in all
and
of
1.
television history. Gee, Mitch, how
As
does the
the
beer
Bills
one
try
work?
to convert.
Well,
on
yeah.
third
Okay, so
down.
this is a receptacle for beer, as you well know, and we'll find out. Hold on.
Okay. So the side satchel.
Wow,
and this
it
is not a
it is
sip.
sample.
This is a
That's
chug.
That's a
That-
sample.
It's gone.
Did you pour? You didn't pour.
No, that was a
You
sample.
didn't pour the whole can.
No, it was
Wow.
just a
There
sample.
you go, sample.
Should we sample another one?
Do you need to
As
show
is-
us again how to do that?
No, I better not. I got a job to do.
That is. That was really fast. Does the beer horn
Incomplete
make it
pass.
smaller? Like it
I don't
went
want to
down-
bore you with the science.
Bills set to punt off the ball.
Or Steve, rather. I'm so sorry.
yeah.
Forgive me.
Apparently the beer-
I've only had one. I promise. I've only had one. I've only had one.
No,
Believe
it's
me.
fine. It's fine.
Steve, I can't tell you to bore you with the science of this thing. It does go down fairly smooth.
Oh, what's
You can
that?
see that.
Now, also, you don't have it on, but there's a lid that goes on this, so you can like
I do.
walk
It's-
around,
it's
right?
yeah, exactly.
Who needs the lid though?
I don't,
Really?
I don't know.
Right.
I don't know. Maybe put two samples.
Oh, okay, Bills converted. First and
I
10.
gotta say, you are the best ambassador Labatt have ever asked for.
I don't know.
This is the Bills' answer to the Sabres beer saber. I got to tell you, I don't.
Bills with the
I
run.
think I wear this for the rest of the day now.
Let me say this. Looking at this
Has to
thing
say on.
and seeing you wear it, and what they could order 3 million of those, and it
know.
won't be enough.
You want to hold it again? That's
no,
why you wear it on the side.
You got to put it
See?
over here, right?
God, I keep calling you Chris. I only had one. I swear to God.
How
That
many? Yeah,
thing-
are you sure?
Yeah, no. Okay.
I got. Let me say, I'm going to buy one.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
going to get one.
Well, that's the one thing that they said, right? Because the beer saber for the Sabres went so quickly. It was such a hot commodity that the powers that
Second
be
and
are
6.
ordering mass quantities of these things.
Bills
It's
under
like a
center.
satchel. I'm telling you, it's
It's
great.
the best.
I love the description of it
This
too.
was Sean the
Michelle
Boots.
completes this to Frank Gore Jr. A lot of room
Bills
to
get
run
the
into
first.
Pittsburgh territory and down the 39-yard line. They call it a novelty horn-shaped drinking vessel.
Oh man,
built for Bills Mafia,
I forgot that
modeled after a bison horn and reusable. I mean,
Yeah. Pittsburgh drops
Perfect.
coverage right here, Mitch. This is a nice run by Gore. At this point, he's just hoping for guys are just trying to make a play.
No, I know. I think Frank Gore Jr.'s played outstanding football. I mean, that touchdown drive in general, he was flirting with it to begin with.
I do want to ask you about the next couple of days as a former NFL player, knowing that so many guys that you went through training camp and OTAs with are now not going to be. Just how tough of a 48-hour period is this in the NFL, especially inside the locker room?
Yeah, I mean, even if these are guys who just came in
Another
this
first
offseason,
down
right?
from the
Like,
Bills.
football, much like life, is all about relationships, and they're very intimate. Just maybe the nature of the sport or the time you spend with each other. So today, for the guys in the sideline who aren't playing, this is a celebration to see guys. Some of them, this could be the last time they not only put a Bills jersey on, but a jersey on in general. So it's just fun to see guys celebrate. And hopefully when these guys put their heads in the pillow, they put the effort out, they know they put their best foot forward. And yes, it's resume builders for the team, but it's another opportunity to play.
First and 10 for the Bills. Bills under center.
Bills drive continues, and this is
hand off the ball
to the races, and he's gone. Skylar Bell, a touchdown, 28 yards.
And Bills score on the run.
Time for another beer.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Well done. Crack another one open. Yeah, well done, Skylar. The DB loses his footing early. Bell's speed takes him to the corner. You'll see out here, a defensive back is going to stumble right there, and it's over. Bell is in the end zone before he can even regain his balance. And that's a nice drive by the Bills offense here in the third quarter.
I think that you know what that means. Every time the Bills have the ball on offense this year, Mitch Morse has to do a Labatt beer horn. It's good luck.
Yeah, don't tune into the postgame then.
Yeah.
Well, Mitch, thanks so much. Congrats on this job that you got with the Bills.
Bills
Pre-game,
field
halftime,
goal.
post-game, Bills Radio Network. We know you're going to crush
And
it.
it is good.
We wish you the best of luck.
God bless you guys. Thanks for having me,
man. We'll see you again.
Appreciate you.
Mitch Morse.
Bills trying to fight back.
Yeah,
Yeah, Pittsburgh still up 21-17. Bills is clawing back in their new $1 billion facility. They will not go quietly. Bloody, what's good, man? What's good with you, Bloody? I get it, man. You wasn't enjoying the Panthers, man, so you came over to see the Steelers. My man.
We helped grow the game.
What's good with you, man? Still to you. Shout out Bloody, the Echidna.
Stadium on game day.
What's good with you, man? Salute to you, man. How you feeling tonight? How you doing? What's good with you, man? Salute to you. What's good with you, man? Bloody man, you're almost royalty, man.
Hey, Dion, I was just wondering if you could.
Hold on, let's back up a little bit. You don't call Nick Saban Nick. Don't call me Dion. Okay.
I call Nick Saban Nick.
You don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. That's a lie. If you call Nick Nick, you know you get cussed out on the spot. So don't do that. Treat me like Nick.
Okay, Dion. Just
Here's the snap, and it is good. A heartbreaking defeat.
This game is unpredictable.
Yeah, I walked out on that dude.
So if you bet,
hey, Blood, that's kind of like how you walked out on the Panthers when you got bored. Nah, I'm kidding, man. I'm joking, man. Salute to you, bro. Salute to you, man. How you feeling tonight, man? What's good with you, man? What's good with you, bro? What you got? If that was what you think, you can go ahead, but you do realize that the 49ers and Raiders are playing too. Yeah, they are playing. Yeah, I forgot. I thought that game was tomorrow. Yeah, I just saw it on the NFL Plus thing. Yeah. Yeah, they are playing right now. I don't know why I was thinking that was yeah, that's not a divisional, but yeah, Raiders and 49ers are playing too, yeah. For sure, man. Oh no, that was Prime interview when he I think interview he had, I think, prior to Colorado. I think when he was at Jackson or just before he went to Colorado. Yeah. When he just took the job at Jackson, yeah.
Hey, Dion, I was just wondering if you could.
Hold on. Let's back up a little bit. You don't call Nick Saban Nick. Don't call me Dion now. Okay.
I call Nick Saban Nick.
Yeah,
I'll
you
call him
don't.
Dion.
No, you don't. No, you don't. That's a lie. If you call Nick Nick, you know you'll get cussed out on the spot. So don't do that to me. Treat me like Nick.
Okay, Dion.
All right.
Just
Dion got up and walked. Dion followed suit. Dion followed protocol. Yes, he did. I mean, Dion interviewed not his now prime like y'all. Hey, hold up. Nah, don't do that, man. Wait, Drew Allen in the pass. Oh, no, man, he's supposed to catch that. Oh no, see, you that's blasphemy. That bloody, that's blasphemy. We always was the steel curtain. That's like Candyland on Django. It'll always be a Candyland. It's always gonna be steel curtain, dog. It's always gonna be steel curtain, bro. Steel curtain ain't go nowhere. It may be a little bit more of a shower curtain right now because it's a little dormant. But trust and believe, he ain't go nowhere. Drew Allen under center, Heidenreich in the backfield, Heidenreich with the handoff. Okay. Hey, Bloody, that boy Heidenreich got a touchdown today. Hey, nah, that's false. That's falsified information now, Bloody. It's always the steel curtain. Come on, man. You can't be making no blasphemous statements, man. You too football savvy, man. You can't be making no blasphemous statements like that. All right. Drew Allen in the pass. Incomplete. 3rd and 8. Now 4th and 8. Okay, still is set for the punt. Bills will have the ball when we return. So, Blood is a poll. How many more touchdowns do you think we're going to get in the second half? We already got one. Eli Heidenreich already has a rushing touchdown in the second half. How many more TDs will the Steelers get in the second half? What you got, Bloody? He keep forgetting the not steel curtain anymore. He keep we not steel curtain anymore. He keep forgetting they will never be the men of steel again. Bro, we always the men of steel curtain. What are you talking about? Do you not see that front seven? Come on, man. It's always the steel curtain. It always and forever will be the steel curtain. Always. Always. Come on, man. Bloody, you talking crazy, man. What you talking about?
Is that?
Talking crazy, Bloody. Always and forever, like a Luther Vandross song, we will always be the steel curtain. Always. The steel curtain ain't never go nowhere. Not never.
But moving forward, never say never, but never.
You heard it. You heard it. You heard it. The 70s and now. I'm glad you know. We ran the whole decade. Exactly. And it still continues till this day. Shout out to Deontay Wilder. Till this day. Till this day. Bloody, man. Bloody, bro. If you a fan, just say that, man. Just say that, bro. If you're a fan, if you're a fan, just say that.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Bloody, man, you starting to sound like a hater, bro. But back to regular schedule programming. Bills got the ball under center. Steelers showing zone play. Bills in the pass. Oh, way to get the tackle. Way to be there. Steelers get the stop. Second down it is. Second and 5. Bills got a man in motion. Hand toss off the ball, gets the stop. Steelers get the stop on the run. Okay, 3rd and 5. Bills in the gun. Steelers with the stop. It's now 4th and 5. Will they be punting the ball off? Or will they go for it? And they are punting it off. Who's set to return? Caden Weston return. Oh, get out the. And ran into your own teammate. Yikes. (21-14) Steelers. 21-17 Steelers lead with a couple minutes to go in the third. I can see you're a fan of football, but seems like you're a bigger fan of the steel curtain, or a curtain you wish you had and you never had on your team. It's all good, bro. Everybody's not built like that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody not built for the steel curtain. It's like the Panthers, coming around in the late 90s as a franchise. Panthers probably couldn't sustain, coming up in the 70s. I mean, that just wasn't built for everybody, Bloody. I'm just saying.
unbelievable happens. So if you bet, set limits. Never chase your losses. And only bet
Y'all
when
make
you
sure
can
y'all
afford to
hitting that
lose.
like
Learn more at
button.
responsibleplay.org.
Join the channel if you have not already. Help us get past this 1K subscriber mark.
But I'll never surrender.
Appreciate all the support. Like, share, subscribe, share the content. Help grow the channel.
Is my superpower.
Salute to y'all. Alls are welcome. All are welcome of all fan bases. You want to come in and give your team league banner, if that's a term. Via Ravens, Browns, Bengals,
Every fall, we find
Bills,
our way back.
Panthers,
Some
whatever the
shortcuts,
case.
past the same mailboxes.
Come on in, hit
on
that
our
like
way
button,
to
wipe
where
your feet
we're
at the door, leave your shoes at the door.
Welcome back to Highmark Stadium. The Steelers lead the Bills 21-17 in the third quarter. Football DNA runs deep for the family of special teams coordinator Jeff Rogers. Rogers went to Westlake High School as a center from
All right,
92
Drew Aller
to 96.
on the center.
His brothers played
Man in backfield.
His father was a recruiting coordinator at the University of Texas. Rogers had the opportunity to snap for quarterback Drew Brees.
Good run
That's
on a
because
couple
his younger
yards.
brother Johnny battled it out for the job with Brees. Brees won it in 95. Thinking back to that time, Rogers says Brees was such an athlete. He could play baseball, tennis. He took advantage of every opportunity. 30 years later, Brees is now a Hall of Fame quarterback. Rogers is in his first season as the Bills special teams coordinator, and his older brother Jay is the edges coach for the Saints. Rogers says you stick around football long enough
Second
and
and
you
4 for the
cross paths
Steelers.
with a lot of awesome people.
Aller on the center, man in backfield.
That's incredible, Matty. What a story there, and certainly
Man
what a
motion.
summer for Drew Brees. And Pete Carmichael,
Way to
the
pick up the
Bills
screen.
offensive coordinator, a big part of the Drew Brees story as well, spending so much time with Drew in New Orleans and Sean Payton.
Yeah. And Pete Carmichael making the trip to Canton for the induction, for Drew Brees' induction just a month or so ago, the beginning of this preseason. And yeah, it seems like a
Third
big,
and 2.
huge league, and you got 32 teams scattered all around the country. They play games all over the world now, but it's a small industry, and players and coaches do cross paths both as young collegiate players or high school players and as pros. It's a lot of fun.
Saw Pete Carmichael there. As
Third
the
and
Bills
2.
defense
Aller
looks at a
in the
third down
gun.
and 2
Man in
after a
Kate Bush in motion.
59-yard punt from
Man in the
Tommy
backfield.
Dolman.
Picking up
Aller's
the
pass
block. Good
complete for a
job.
first
Okay,
down.
first down.
That's Lance Mason for a first down. And you think back to those Saints teams with Sean Payton as the head coach, Joe Brady, of course, there, as he was an offensive assistant in 2017 and 2018, and Pete Carmichael is the offensive coordinator, and now Brady bringing him to Buffalo in his first year as head coach and Pete's first year with the Bills organization.
First and 10.
Wow, this is a great play here.
Hand
Dana
off
makes
and
another
stop
play.
in the back.
Yeah, Dana, who has really shown a
Caleb
lot
Johnson.
in this preseason. Last play of the quarter here. Watch Dana right down here at the bottom. He's going to jump out and inside and get there fast enough to not let the running back get his
Blew the block, sir.
get space.
Blew
Great play.
that block,
That's
sir.
the end of the third quarter. Pittsburgh 21, Buffalo 17
End
from
of the
Highmark
third.
Stadium.
21-17. Steelers.
Every injury lawyer says they fight. At Buffalo Law, we win.
At Buffalo Law, it is not the man who commands
What's
the
going
field
on,
beneath the
Post,
stadium
man?
lights who deserves our highest price.
Our local Mr. USPS, Mr. Postman, what's good with you, sir?
Their hand
Salute to
with
you.
no thought of glory. They do not wait for
Brady
the call. They step
and
forward.
McCarthy. Yes, sir. Joe Brady and Mike McCarthy going at it.
So in a world
Two first-year head coaches at new institutions, at new franchises. Joe Brady, former OC, offensive assistant for the Saints, former OC for the Carolina Panthers, and as well, the OC for the LSU Tigers doing that 2019 Natty title campaign. Joe Brady ain't nobody to play with. Definitely one of the next.
It gives you chills you don't get watching at home.
Definitely one of the next most dangerous coaches up, alongside the likes of the Ben Johnsons, the Clint Kubiaks, the Kellen Moores, definitely on the rise up. What you got, Postman? Been working on some things for the stream for this season while y'all play. Oh, for sure, man. Likewise, man. I'm having some technical difficulties, man. I got making some adjustments myself. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And unbelievable happens. So,
yes, sir.
Set limits. Never chase your losses.
But yeah, man. Pittsburgh up 21-17. Steelers, I'm sorry, Bills don't want to go quietly in their new $1 billion stadium.
Starts Wednesday with Patriots Seahawks. Thursday, Niners, Rams in Australia. Then Sunday, 13 games. And Monday night.
So Steelers, I'm sorry, Bills don't want to go quietly in their new $1 billion stadium. However, they found a way to erase OJ's numbers and stats. But you know, hey, it is what it is. This is my thoughts, but hey, I'm gonna leave that alone.
On Good Morning Football on NFL Network earlier today.
Yes, Steelers up 21-17. A good game nonetheless, very competitive nonetheless for a preseason finale. Two good coaching minds, McCarthy versus Brady, Joe Brady.
Neither one of those guys had ever played a special team before in their
Second
life.
and 11.
Advantage of the moment.
Aller in the gun. Man in the backfield. 3 receiver set.
7-time Pro Bowler, 4 and 3 in your Pro Bowl career. Let's go back to this play. I actually
catch first down on the catch.
Play, my first ever telly.
Way to move forward.
This is Mike Singletary and Reggie White, and this is me. And, you know.
Boom. Right through.
And Morton Anderson still holds a grudge on me right for that. Morton Anderson and I are friends. But Singletary's chasing me. Morton Anderson's still bitter about me blocking that back in his face. Pro Bowl. But, it is a little bit sad to see that go away. I said this morning as well. One of the gifts I got as a young player, my third year, was my first Pro Bowl, and I got a chance to play. And Pittsburgh Steelers fans will appreciate this. One of the guys on the team with me in the AFC squad was Mike Webster, the great center for the 1970s, 4-time Super Bowl champions Pittsburgh Steelers. I got to be on the same team with that guy.
That's incredible.
It was a moment, and Steve Largent was in that room with me. So to be
Second
able to
and
be as a
third.
young player to go up to my first Pro Bowl and see truly great human beings, obviously, but seeing guys I had a chance to see as a young, because I was in my mid-20s. 10 years before that, I was in my mid-teens. I was a kid. And to get on the field and play with those guys on the field and in the locker room.
Aller in the gun, man in motion.
And that's, for me, that's why to see the Pro Bowl go away in that way, it robs other
Caleb Johnson stopped in the
play on the
backfield.
Pro Bowl team with a
Third
Josh
down.
Allen or an Aaron Rodgers or one of those guys. Now, certainly, those guys kind of don't show up for the
Third
Pro Bowl
and
anymore,
4.
which is
Let's see if
why
Drew Aller can
nevertheless,
convert on his third down.
For some
We continue
guys,
to move
it really
the
was a
chains
gift, and that was one I'll
downfield.
always remember, being on the team with Mike Webster.
Drew Aller back in the
down
gun.
and 4 for Drew Aller and the
Caleb
Steelers.
Johnson in the backfield. 3 receiver set.
Jones coming off the edge. Aller touch pass deep, looking long, incomplete. Good coverage on the play for Buffalo by DJ Miller, the first-year corner out of Kent State.
Caden Wisdom for the
Job down the
incomplete
sideline.
pass.
Tough throw. See here, both these clubs now, they're getting into these third downs and mediums.
And
they're letting it rip.
comes the punch.
I don't know if Josh Allen's calling the plays for the Bills, but Aaron Rodgers might be calling it for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Those guys, quarterbacks are always calling plays like that when they need that yardage. They don't want to get it short pass, long run.
Fair catch called by Dante Pettis at the 9-yard line, and that's where the Bills offense will go back to work. A 44-yard punt. Bills down by 4 early fourth quarter.
Making them meet on your time. Classic corporate power move.
Sorry, this is the only 20 minutes I had.
But the real power move? Having end-to-end visibility for temperature control.
Bloody, what you talking about, man?
FedEx, the new power move.
It is not the man who commands the field beneath the stadium lights who deserves our highest praise. It is those out of the arena. Never forget to honor character.
So I got a poll to see how many more touchdowns will be scored while this second half continues? Will it be two more touchdowns, or will it be 3 more touchdowns? Rookie Eli Heidenreich already has a running touchdown for this second half. How was it?
This game is unpredictable. And unbelievable happens. So if you bet, set limits. Never chase your losses. And
Wait
only
one
bet
second.
when you can afford to lose. Learn more at responsibleplay.org.
There's nothing like being at the stadium on game day. The smells, the sights, the sounds. Get to your seat, take it all in, and feel the energy swell with every big play. The roar of the crowd, it gives you chills you don't.
So running back Eli Heidenreich scored in the third quarter. So how many more touchdowns will the Steelers have this second half? Let me know you guys' thoughts. Yeah, Postman, we trying to put up points. This is the McCarthy era. We got to score the football. This is the McCarthy
an
era.
exciting fundraising event at the new Highmark Stadium. Join the Hike for Health and step up for our community.
Yes, sir.
Register today at hikeforhealth.com.
We done with those 9-8 seasons. That was yesterday. Today is here.
First night game they've had.
We got to score the football, man.
The bells and whistles are all good.
Boss can't kick 6 field goals for us to win no more. No, we done with that. That day is deleted. That day is gone.
I'm here with safety CJ
Left the
Gardner
dock,
Johnson,
sank,
who's joining
hit
us
the iceberg,
right
and
now.
at
CJ,
the bottom
it's your
of
first
the Atlantic.
season with the Bills. You're
Never
8th
to
in
be
the NFL.
returned,
What are you doing
ever.
to tap into a new level of your game this year?
Really, to be honest with you, being a better teammate, also just doing the thing I need to do to focus
Bills on the quick pass.
Get over the hump. Also, being in the building early every day, early than I normally get in the building, which is fine. Being a pro and teaching these guys that we can do it. Why not us?
Okay, what is early for CJ Gardner Johnson?
7 o'clock, 6:30. I know that you're supposed to be available, but most guys understand we have the time to take care of our bodies, but I think getting in at 6 o'clock every day has been benefiting me, helping the team, getting our young guys better every day. And I think right now we have a great young core that's ready to rock and roll for regular season.
All
You
start
talk
on
to the
the
coaching
offense.
staff, they
Move
say
them
you
back.
need a guy like CJ Gardner Johnson on your team because he pushes people to be better. He's a fighter. He fights for his team. Where does that come from, CJ?
To be honest with you, I think just coming into the league, going to organization, that's I don't know, the Saints, embedded in me that winning is everything. We don't tolerate second place. So I think starting there and then carrying it on as my career got older and winning a Super Bowl and finally coming to a place where I can help a great team, I feel like there's no let up on the table for me. And I feel like every day I get better, it's 1% better every day.
CJ, you're a vibe on the sidelines. You're rocking the icy necklaces. You're eating candy pregame. You're smiling at the camera, waving to people. Where does this fun personality come from?
When a coach, old-time coach just say it's a kid's game, grown men get to play it, so I figured, why not enjoy this big old stadium, get some concession candy from the fans, take some pictures. Why not put on a little bit of ice, cold the stadium, chill the stadium out a little bit, But other than that, it's amazing. Hey, Nate, how you doing, buddy? Over here, trying to chug, over there with my guys, just keeping the energy going, just having fun with it.
Man, it seems like everybody's family here already, just in your first season on this team. Why does this place feel like home?
Okay, second and
we all
11.
care about what we came from and what we've been through.
Still is in the
I feel
zone.
we all care about winning and that message. Oh, go. Oh,
Still is with the set.
I'm sorry. And basically showing us be you with us. That message is stood out loudly from Coach, and competitive stamina is what Coach has been preaching. So I feel like that bond we have as a family is going to grow into the thing that he's teaching us. So the more when things get tough in the game, like this close game where we start 14-0, how we started today, we can always fight back and get back in the game like 21-17 game if we have a chance to win.
CJ, appreciate the time. You go have fun with that team on the sidelines, man.
Thank you.
Matty, thank you. And don't forget that week 1 for the Bills on the road at Houston, a team that cut CJ Gardner Johnson after just 3 games a year ago. He has made it very clear he's looking forward to that Week 1 return to Houston.
They reviewed that last play where Buechele was scrambling around. They say he was down right here as he tries to get through it. His knee hits before the ball's out of his hands. So they are
way to get past the whole line.
Field position.
3rd and 18. Bills back in the gun.
3rd and 18. Buechele incomplete. Bills 3 for 10 on 3rd downs tonight.
Bills get rid of it.
Here's a great spot for Tommy Doman right
here. And on
Short
comes the punt team.
Approach on a punt out of his own end zone. And if you want to impress somebody, pop off a 70-yard punt right about now. This is big. Plus, you've got to have a quick get-off time. Watch the inline. Don't step on it. A short, long snap because it's not a full 15 yards, and they're probably going to rush you.
Is that all?
It's a lot going on.
Play clock at 2.
Back at the end zone.
Doman gets it away. End over end kick, and Weegan has it at the 45.
Caden Weegan.
Weegan still on his feet, reversing
Can he
field.
Get some yards? Can he get some yards? Can Caden get some yards? Can Caden get some yards? Caden runs it back for a TD.
A 45-yard touchdown.
Touchdown rookie Caden Weegan.
Rookie out of Iowa.
Once he reversed his field, you'll watch all the pursuit is coming to this side, and there's nobody home on the backside. All it takes is one last little shimmy for Doman, and that's it.
Rookie Caden Weegan has his first punt return TD in the preseason. Not bad for a rookie.
It's all over.
Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Jeff Rogers
2 rookies got TDs
throw his
in this
stopwatch
game.
at him.
Well, no, excuse me. I'm sorry. 3 rookies. Jeremy Bernard, Eli Heidenreich.
Touchdown on special teams.
Now
Interesting
Caden
night
Weegan.
on special teams for the Bills. A flag is
That's
down
a hat
on the extra
trick.
Point.
A rookie hat trick. Of course, that's a soccer term, hat trick. Score 3 goalies in soccer, but y'all get the gist.
Doman has punted 4 times, a 52-yard gross average. Wisnowski 2 punts, a 34-yard average.
Yeah, trying to sort through this.
Way to return. Way to return.
Is on the extra point. Must have had somebody misaligned on the nose.
Foul. Unnecessary roughness. Defense number 72. Pittsburgh has elected to go for 2 from the 1-yard line and retry.
So a penalty on Fedarian Mathis, and now since the ball gets moved to the 1, Pittsburgh will line up and go for 2.
This was a personal foul on Mathis. He doesn't seem to know what the problem is. He might have misaligned on the kick, but nevertheless, this is a preseason move, no question. They're going to go for 2 to see if they can get it. It's obviously with a 10-point lead, 11-11 left. It's one more situation that you want to put your team in.
Exactly. It's another operational thing, because if this happened in the regular season, very good chance you would try to go for 2. So it's good for both groups, offense and defense, to get in that rhythm of, okay, you got to go back out there, and now there's a 2-point play. We've seen Joe Brady with the play sheet and the headset the entire night. We've been watching to see if Josh Allen is going to call a drive.
11 minutes and 11
seconds. It does not appear that so far that has happened.
Pittsburgh up 27-17.
So now the 2-point play. Aller throwing left.
Still going for the PAT.
And then incomplete. Max Hurleman could not hold on. The 2-point conversion no good. And the Bills down by 10 here in the 4th quarter.
That was a bit senseless in my personal opinion. Sounds like a Tomlin move to go for 2. I don't think we want to start those habits back up. So, yeah, we want to leave that in the Tomlin era, I would say.
You are my friend, you are special, you are my friend.
You're special to me. You are the only one like you. Like you, my friend.
Mailbox, what would be a good audible? What would your definition of a good audible be? Would that be an audible called by Antoine Randall L. or a Ben Johnson audible, I wonder? Just curious.
Season comes early. It all starts Wednesday with Patriots Seahawks. Thursday, Niners, Rams in Australia. Then Sunday, 13 games.
Just curious.
You continue to own the Chicago Bears. What is it about this rivalry that brings out the best in you?
I love history, and there's a long history of games between these two teams. Now, we've won 104 times against them.
Not that you're counting.
No, I think everybody in Green Bay is counting, for sure.
I'm a champion.
I believe in myself even when others doubt me. Who am I?
I'm a champion.
Who am I?
I'm a champion.
Who am I?
I am a champion.
And unbelievable happens. So if you bet, set limits. Never chase your losses. And only bet what you can afford to lose. Learn more at responsibleplay.org.
Yeah,
At
everybody's
Highmark
counting.
Stadium, we had
Yeah,
this segment in our first
everybody's
preseason
counting.
game, and we had to run it back with the executive chef of the stadium, Nicholas Carley, joining us
In
again.
their books,
Nicholas,
they're
you brought us
counting the
incredible
days
treats
until Aaron
for the
Rodgers
preseason opener.
retires.
We had to have you back. It's very selfish of us.
He
but
does. He
you
did
have some
say
more
last year
different
was going to be
items
for
that you
last
showed
year.
off the
So
first time, take it away.
can you really take his word at face value when he say this year is it?
On the exterior market, we actually have Chevette's chicken. They're a
We
classic
will see.
from about 1950s on. They're doing charcoal fired
We'll
chicken outside, some of their cornbread and some of their famous chips. It is just nonstop good. Truly, the number one item here in Buffalo is that beef on weck. We're on a beautiful Wegmans weck roll here.
Right.
And then it's the Palmer's Meats.
Wow.
It's a certified
there you
Angus
go.
beef. Really, really delicious.
And the side of horseradish goes with that.
Must have the
Have to
horseradish.
have that.
And then obviously, you can't have Buffalo without cup and char pepperoni pizza.
That's right.
We're serving about 3,000 pizzas a day here right now.
Is that right?
And we're only about 70%. We're ready to go all the way.
Oh, awesome. Awesome.
And what do you watch all this down with?
Well,
Nicholas?
you can't deny a Bud Light.
There you
It's
go.
just fresh, crisp and refreshing. And again, you can drink a few of them. It's very nice.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all frosty, sitting right here too. Maybe after the game. I got to
First
tell you,
and
I
10
was
for the
giving Nick
Bills.
some trouble. We live in the same.
Still
My phone was blowing up.
showing
because
zone
everybody- all my friends know you, and they were calling me saying, "Hey, yeah, tell Nick hi. Hey, it was great." So it's good to have you back. I guess I had
appreciate
to
it.
because I would have my phone
Gas
was blowing up.
completed.
again.
I know.
The food is fantastic.
Yeah.
and the-
Well,
it has
I don't
been
know about
received
that.
really
I have
well.
to check for myself just
Yeah.
to make sure.
Yeah, we will.
How did it? I'm going to take some of this
Yeah,
pizza,
do the
by
pizza,
way.
guys. Let me get you one here.
How did everything go the first game against Carolina? As I chopped
Things
down?
went really well. I brought the chicken parm up, and it's been a top seller here in the stadium.
Second and 6 for the
Between
Bills
Bud Light, Molson, and Coors, it's all great products that we're serving here.
on the pass.
And Chevette's chicken outside.
Will
This is
stop
my
at the
favorite
line?
item outside. You got a lot of people coming in. You got a lot of people coming from sort of outside town, and they get to experience this chicken that
That's a real thing, though.
It
Chevette's is
is.
a Buffalo thing.
It is.
Exclusive. And the pepperoni chard.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And the beef on weck is,
And
that is Buffalo. I mean, come on.
that is
So
Buffalo.
it really is
of all
something about
things.
that. If
I got to
visitors
get
are
some of
coming
this
in,
chicken here,
Dude,
Nicholas.
get some of the chicken.
All right,
And again,
This is
our
a
mutual
mess.
friends bring me chicken. I'll tell you that. Oh my
Third and
gosh.
3 for the Bills.
Big hunk of meat right here.
Oh,
Bills on the pass. And wait, he's looking to scramble
Nicholas, I
and
don't know if you
run.
have
And
any
he gets
play-by-play skills in your past, but you're welcome to call the game if you'd
I
like.
appreciate
Shea
that,
Buchel
guys.
up the middle
Bills.
does a nice job getting the
Takes
first
the
down.
drive.
Great.
The
First
chicken's
and 10.
It's
fantastic.
my favorite
Well
thing in
done.
town, I have to say.
I was just at the Erie County Fair. They always have a big.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's awesome.
As we talked about a couple of weeks ago, having local foods, like you
That's
just discussed, is a huge part of the new stadium.
It's the biggest thing here. We want everyone to walk in the stadium and know they are in Buffalo. We want them to have that authentic experience with,
First and
again, the
10 for
local
the
authentic
Bills.
food, and then us really preparing it
Bills
for the masses
handed off.
on a high quality level.
Still
When
a
you say
short
prepare
stop.
for the masses, how many people actually prepare? Like, what is the staff?
Oh, our staff is pretty large. We have a lot of chefs on board here. and a lot of cooks, and we're all pumping, 14 hours a day leading up to these days to make sure you guys have all this food.
Well, I haven't tried the beef on weck yet. I think I should do that.
That's going to be number one.
Yeah.
And again, look at this packaging. They did such a nice job with it.
I was in the building 2 days ago. So for a Thursday, it was a Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
There were white coat chef people running everywhere. They were in all
Second
the
and 6 for the Bills.
I took the wrong elevator. I ended up in a kitchen.
Wow.
And catches for the first.
And it's touchdown.
No, not yet. He was down.
Oh, okay.
You could still call the game.
Bouchel throwing back across his body.
Wow, this Wegmans roll really makes the beef on weck.
I know.
That is first
Again, that's
and
what
10
everyone's eating at their house too. It's probably the best thing
for the
going.
Bills.
Wow.
I know.
Are they still playing?
You're still. Yeah, everybody's getting hungry watching us eat this. Absolutely, it's absolutely fantastic. And nobody knows the
7 minutes and
logistical,
46.
an industrial kitchen working at the stadium like it is, and getting 3,000 pizzas ready, 3,000 beef on wex ready, all the stuff we had, the chicken honk, the whole thing.
The whole thing. And we didn't even talk about wings or chicken fingers, and that was last week.
Right,
so,
right.
The thousands of pounds we're doing. It's
The Bills
it's a
looking
massive
to
amount.
continue to go downfield and score the football.
Everybody's looking at our food.
They're all waiting.
They're waiting. For you to leave so they can eat our
Both
food.
clubs have all timeouts.
So good to see you. Thanks for coming back in, man.
Steve, really appreciate you having me.
Nicholas,
really
that was
having me.
amazing.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Food is
You can just
fantastic.
leave all this here if you'd
I
like.
plan on it. Yeah, 100%. And hope to see you guys another game this year.
That'd be
yeah?
great. We wish you and your staff all the best because we
Still
know what an
showing the
undertaking this is. The Skylar Bell is spun down here, and
Way to
certainly
get
all the
tackled.
hard work that you and your staff put in. We give you a lot of credit. Wish you all the best of this new season.
Thank you very much, guys. Really appreciate it.
All right,
Thank
Nicholas Caroli, the executive chef of Highmark Stadium, my all-time favorite booth guest. Yes, you will. Man, that was good.
Yeah,
That pizza was
outstanding
really good.
food.
I mean, everything was, but
Yeah. And the menu itself, the items on the menu, really, just like the rest of what they try to do here in the stadium, is just absolutely all Buffalo all the time.
All right, back to the game. It's third
Bills
and
on
9.
the pass.
Michelle looking deep, wide open man. Macklin could
Oh,
not hold
good
on.
break up. Good break
That was
up.
a good defensive play in the end zone by Darryl Porter. And it's
Good
fourth
break
down,
up.
and the Bills send out the field goal unit.
Just a little underthrown. Macklin tries to go back. Porter, right on it. Absolutely right on it. Puts his hand right on the ball. And, of course, Macklin had to come back after it. Otherwise, that would have been a touchdown. But the DBs know you got to stay after it.
Of course,
And he
that's
did, and he
not
made the play.
JPJ, of course.
So Tyler Bass comes out to attempt a 42-yard
Fourth and
field
9,
goal.
Bills kicking a 42-yard attempt.
And Bass is
And it is
good
no-
again out of the hold
Whoa.
of Tommy Doman. With 6:17 to go, a 7-point game at Highmark Stadium.
Still is up 27-20. We got a ball game, people.
Excuse me. Hold my legs. What's this? That is crazy. One Bud Light, please. Two.
Anything for the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light.
I knew you still had it. Did you? No.
This game is unpredictable. And unbelievable happens. So if you bet, set limits. Never chase your losses. And only bet what you can afford to lose. Learn more at responsibleplay.org.
So that's two. So that's 2 TDs scored in the second half. So how many more TDs will the Steelers have in the second half? So that's already 2. So would we go for 3? Or could it be 4? Shout out Pammy Whammy. How are you, Miss Pammy Whammy? What's good with you? Salute to you. How you feeling? How you doing tonight? What's good with you? Over here watching my Steelers beat up on the Bills in their new $1 billion facility. But you know, how you feeling? How you doing tonight? Salute to you. Happy Thursday night to you. What's good with you? Hopefully you having a good night. How are you? Miss Pammy, I know you came over here with your with your Teddy Bradshaw, not Teddy Bradshaw. What I'm talking about, Terry Bradshaw, or do you have on your Tony Dungy jersey? Let me know, Pammy. Let me know in the chat. You came with your Tony Dungy jersey, with your Troy Polamalu jersey, or the Heinz Ward one? Which one? Tired? Okay, I heard that. I heard that. I heard that. Neither. What? Oh man, that's criminal. That's borderline criminal right there, Pammy. I'm just saying. You said neither? Man, at least one of them. At least one of them in a terrible towel. But that's okay, Pammy. I ain't gonna tell everybody how you a Saints fan and got a closet full of Steelers gear. I'm just gonna keep that between me and you. I ain't gonna tell nobody. I ain't gonna tell nobody. Trust me. I ain't gonna tell nobody how you got a closet full of Steelers jerseys, terrible towels, Steelers socks, Steelers hats. That's gonna be between you and me. I promise. Steelers on the handoff, first and 10. Oh, my bad. Y'all ain't got no audio.
Circle week 1, but he wants to go down there and play a good game against the Texans.
Yeah, he does. And one of those losses, a playoff loss in 2019, his first playoff game ever as a member of the Bills, his second year.
Okay, 2nd and 8.
That
Aller
and he's right. Well, as you all know, it's Houston with the
Aller on
defense
the pass to Brandis
in this
to
era.
no, that's
it
not.
is a monster to go down and play in that stadium.
Ticketmaster is the official ticket marketplace of the Buffalo Bills and the NFL. Find tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Bills.
Yeah, that guy there, Josh Allen. I started my career in 1985, so 41 years later, that guy is an all-timer. I played with Jim Kelly. Man, I love and respect Jim. Josh is a different dude.
Man in the back.
Every quarterback brings a special skill set to the table, especially the elite ones. And when you talk about him, it's like it's an art form rather than a science, right? Lamar Jackson is an elite quarterback, but he's very different than Josh Allen. Matt Stafford, who was MVP last year, a very different guy than Josh Allen. Pat Mahomes, one of the most productive and successful quarterbacks of all time, still great, different than Josh Allen. When you talk about this dude, he scores touchdowns like nobody else. I mean,
the number one QB, alleged QB in the NFL, Josh Allen.
Outstanding defense. He's a handful.
Handoff by the Steelers.
He'll need to throw a lot of touchdowns or run for touchdowns those first 4 weeks, as we just talked about. Such a tough start here for the Bills, opening up at Houston, then the home opener on Thursday night here at Highmark Stadium against the Detroit Lions. The first of 3 straight games at home. LA Chargers week 3, and then the rival Patriots come in week 4.
Yeah, it's not easy, particularly for a first-year head coach who, while he has done an outstanding job thus far, there are a lot of challenges ahead that he has not had to encounter as a head coach.
3rd down and 4. Pressure coming. Aller gets rid of it, incomplete. DJ Miller, the coverage.
Oh,
for
you say
Buffalo.
y'all can't hear me in the chat?
Week 5. They're out in Los Angeles against the Rams, and of course, they have a new player, Myles Garrett. Then they go up against.
Hey, let me know if y'all can hear me
Yeah,
in
it
the game in the chat. Let me know.
Week 9, then the Vikings.
Make sure I don't have nothing muted. Let me know.
Quarterback spot. Yeah, you take over a team that has been to the playoffs and won a playoff game for 6 consecutive years. It's a high bar.
Steelers going for it on 4th down. It's 4th and 4 with 3:26 to go.
Oh, you say you can't hear anything?
Aller escapes the pocket, gets rid of it, incomplete.
Oh, man.
Jacoby Keeney James could not hold on, and it's a turnover on downs.
Okay, Pammy and Postman, can y'all hear the audio?
Bills couldn't get the pressure.
Can y'all hear the game audio?
He's going to slide in, and that's a catch you'd love.
Let me know if you can hear the game audio.
Bills got a chance.
Still no play sheet for Josh
Allen.
Allen.
Audio
So
be flaky sometimes.
Well, maybe. And Joe Brady was pretty honest with us. He's listen. I don't want to, Josh. I would like to see Josh.
Game audio good. Okay.
Yeah, chance to do that if it works out. But I also want to give Shane Buechele
I'd be
a
having
chance
to
win. I want to give him
sometimes
the
it's
best opportunity
be a
to be
little wonky
successful.
sometimes.
Bills think very highly of Shane.
All right,
Buechele.
Bills got the
Joe
ball.
He has so much confidence and moxie, and this pass is incomplete. And they all think, Joe Brady, Brandon Beane, and others, that Shane Buechele could be a head coach one day. In fact, Brandon Beane told us he reminds him of Davis Webb, who was here with Buffalo as a backup QB. He's now the offensive coordinator for the Denver Broncos.
Both clubs got all 3 timeouts.
Certain
3
guys
minutes
come through
remaining.
organizations and stand
I'm sorry,
out.
3:16
Jim
remaining.
Leonard,
2nd and
defensive
10.
coordinator of the Bills, one of those guys. As a
Can we get a
defensive
stop?
back, people pegged him as a great guy, a candidate for a coaching job. And Shane Buechele, Davis Webb also.
Well, he caught his own pass.
Batted to him. Batted right back to him.
And he can't turn the corner. As we check in with Maddie.
Even players believe backup quarterback Shane Buechele could be a coach one day. Buechele spent 2024 on the sidelines with a neck injury. And that's when he really discovered the game from a coach's perspective. Spent a lot of time in the film room, understanding schemes. You ask Buechele, he says, explosive plays, those are not my favorite. What really gets me going is run game schemes. I could talk about that forever. Now that he's in Joe Brady's system in his 4th year with the Bills, Buechele says how he learns an offense is with his voice memos app. He will call a play as if he was Joe Brady into the phone, then he'll listen back to it as if Brady was calling it for him. He said seeing it from both perspectives really works for me.
And that play works as well, Maddie, as Buechele connects with Dante Pettis for a 1st down.
Yeah, nice
Gave up the
right,
first
just
down
past
and
the sticks.
extended
Watch
the
as
drive
he's
for
gonna
them.
come up just a hair short right here, then spins out and gets the
Should
first
have
down
been
with
guarding
the
the
effort.
first
Great
down marker.
conversion by Pettis. Yeah, Buechele reminds is
Coming
the
up
kind
on
of
the
guy
2
that Frank
minute
Reich
warning.
was for the Bills during my era. Those backup quarterbacks have to think their way through the game, and that helps them later in life.
2-minute warning. Bills down by 7.
Going all in for the season isn't always easy. Going all in with an RGB TV from Best Buy is easy. Upgrade to an RGB TV with free delivery, installation, and haul away from Best Buy.
This is where my love of the game was born. But they're taking that love even farther.
We help grow the
So Pammy, you're not gonna tell us how you have a closet full of Steelers gear?
I will never get to play.
That was Postman when he used to play high school football. Hey, Postman, word on the street, they used to pick the white kids before you. Nah, I'm messing with you. Hammy, what I do? I didn't do nothing. I'm innocent. Hammy, so I take it you're not gonna tell everybody how you got a closet full of Steelers gear and you're a Saints fan. Okay, that's fair, I guess. On some galaxy far, far away, that's fair, I guess. I wonder if Rasan would call that malpractice, though. I just wonder. Okay, 2 minutes to go. Can Steelers defense hold off the Bills?
Players to the practice squad, but it's a tough weekend for Joe Brady, Brandon Beane, and the entire Bills staff.
Yeah, there's a lot of guys who've invested their heart and soul.
First
in
and
this team
10, Bills.
3 or 4 months, 5 months.
Bouchel deep for Pettis, and it's incomplete. And a flag. 2 flags come in.
Oh, wow.
Taman Lynham had the coverage for Pittsburgh.
Yeah, this is a good call. Lyman gets his hands on and starts to turn him as the ball arrives. There's just too much grabbing right there at the end of it.
Defense number 42. The ball in place of the spot of the foul, automatic.
And it's a spot foul, so it's right there where it happens. You watch his left arm pulls him back, and that's where the penalty comes in. I don't think that was going to be a reception if he doesn't pull on the arm anyway. But the desperation takes over, and you just don't want to give up that big play as a DB.
And here we go.
First and goal for Buffalo.
The penalty gave Bills first and goal. A minute and 3 to play. I'm sorry, a minute and 53 to play.
Here is Wheeler up the middle at the 5. Wheeler still going at the 3, stretches out, and he's down at the 1. What a summer it's been for Ian Wheeler, trying to cap it off with a touchdown here in the preseason finale.
It's been a long year. He, UFL guy, has played a lot of football and trying to find his
Bills
way
looking to
roster,
score to tie the game.
well, as you said.
Second and goal, Bouchel.
Could we see a QB sneak?
Time is ticking as we approach 1:15 to play. Macklin in motion, back to Wheeler, runs into his own man and is thrown for a 2-yard loss. It looked like he ran into Skylar Bell.
I think he ran into Deshaun Jameson. Jameson's going to crash right here. Yeah, Jameson hits him. Skylar Bell can't get across there because Jameson got there so fast. He anticipated it and sold out, and it paid off for the Steelers.
And Pittsburgh calls timeout with 1:09 to go. Gives us a moment to send our best to Jay Willisinski. He is our audio operator, a longtime mainstay in Buffalo. He has done Sabres games forever, Bills preseason games, network level audio, and the kindest gentleman you'll ever meet. So Jay, in his final telecast, Jay, we wish you well. And we'll miss you, pal. Third down and goal. Wheeler again, and he takes it in for the touchdown.
And Bills get it.
And Joe Brady puts 2 fingers in the air. They want to go for the
Of
win.
course, they're going to want to go for 2.
Injured Bill now as well.
But can they get the 2-point conversion?
Wheeler with his second touchdown of the preseason. The injured Bill you talk about is Shane Zylstra, who slowly walks off the field. Remember, there's no overtime in the preseason, but Buffalo still wants to try to go win this thing with 1:06 on the clock. Bill sideline asking the fans to quiet down before the two-point conversion. Van Sumeren in motion. Buechele. Pressure coming, throws, and it is caught for the two-point play. Dante Pettis.
Bills get the two-point conversion.
There's your payoff right there. Buechele's going to have somebody right in his face. He throws this off his back foot in desperation. Pettis is right there. Buechele just launches this. He takes the shot and gets up, and man, oh man, what a celebration he had. He loved this one. Great throw off an impossible angle. Josh Allen loving life. What a nice drive by Buffalo. He got the big help and the pass interference down the middle. And then the Bills punch it in with Wheeler and then get the two-point conversion.
I can just tell how much Shane Buechele means to this Buffalo team, how excited the entire sideline was for Buechele and the offense.
It's one of the things, this does seem to be a close-knit group. And it comes from not only Joe Brady, but also Josh Allen, Deion Dawkins, Dawson Knox, the veterans on the squad who really put their arms around the young guys. And despite the fact that some of these guys won't be here, this team's going to go on the
minute and 6 to go in the fourth.
The rest of the schedule here,
Let's
week
see
10,
what
they go
Pittsburgh
to
can
New
do
York.
with it.
Then Dolphins come to Buffalo week 11.
Shout out, Juice. Juice, what's good with you?
Bills have been bumping their head.
What's good with you? Hopefully you had your almond milk. If you didn't,
we do not care.
The Patriots' arrival, I would add,
or your 2% milk, either or. Either or will
Oh,
work.
hey, you saw the Chiefs. Shane Buechele actually attended the Travis Kelce wedding. And now the
First and
Bills
10,
fans are
Pittsburgh,
still
man in the
here,
backfield,
making some
Aller
noise
in the
with
gun.
1:06 to go. Pass is caught by Cornell Powell, trying to get out of bounds. And our producer, Ryan Galvin, and our director, Matty Gould, tonight. And we're finishing the schedule, in the words of Ryan Galvin.
Yeah, there's the Packers, then the Bears come to Buffalo, then they on the road 2 of their last 3 at Denver, at Miami, and then finish with the New York Football Jets in Buffalo.
To you.
Wearing the red helmets on Christmas Day against Denver. Second down and 7.
Draw it
And
back
that
in the
pass is juggled and
Ball
nearly
in the-
picked.
They're calling it incomplete.
To Corey Couch had a chance to pick that one off, but it's third down.
Obviously 4-down territory at this part of the game, moment of the game. This ball,
You got to hold on to that, bro.
Pretty amazing
You
that
got to hold on to
for this
that, man.
preseason game late in the fourth quarter, there's enough noise in this building where you can feel it. Josh Allen encouraging everyone to get up on third down and 7.
Drew Aller back in the one.
Aller to the
First.
sideline, incomplete. Good coverage again by DJ Miller, who's had a nice night. And that brings up fourth down.
Steelers got one last chance to keep this drive alive and give themselves a chance. All they need is to get to about the 35 to 40-yard line to try and the long field goal to win this. You can bet this one is going to go past the sticks. They might try and get all of it, maybe draw their own pass interference penalty down the field. We'll
Two in the
see.
backfield, 4 receiver set.
4th and 7. Aller fires, incomplete. And for the third time in franchise history, the Buffalo Bills will complete a perfect preseason.
What was that? What
Well, they overcame.
was that?
They overcame a turnover deep in their own end that gave up a touchdown on the next play. Battled back. DeMar Hamlin pitching in one interception there in the first half.
It's my quarterback.
Shane Buechele goes the distance and finds a way to bring the Buffalo Bills back for what seems to be a 1-point victory.
Shane Buechele, 26 of 38 for 196 yards and a win. And you can see what it means to him. His father, Steve, played 11 years with the Texas Rangers. And Buechele,
well played. Well
down his fourth
played.
summer with the Bills.
Well played, Joe Brady. Well played.
Well, around the National Football League, this is one of the times of year, it's the worst time of year for coaching staffs, starting with Joe Brady, Mike McCarthy. You got to say some goodbye to some really good football players, but also some outstanding individuals. You wish you could keep most of these guys around, if not all of them. And now the evaluation and the difficult decisions.
So that is the final game of the 2026 preseason of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Buffalo 28 to Steelers 25. I'm sorry, Buffalo Bills 28 to Steelers 27. Great game nonetheless. Great preseason game. Now, as we narrow this 53-man roster and get to these coming weeks preparing in preparation for week 1 regular season play, we will indeed see who makes the cut and who will be added on to the 53. Who makes a clear-cut case for the 53. Now we're going to analyze it. We're going to look closely to it throughout these 3 games, throughout these, who had the most production, who had the most availability, who had the most upside. We're going to take a look at it in this coming week. We're going to look at numbers. We're going to look at production play, because it's going to be something very interesting to see. Who's going to be our QB2? And, of course, who's going to make the 53? But salute to y'all, man. I appreciate everybody coming out tonight, man. I appreciate all support, man. I appreciate all y'all rocking with me here tonight, man. Salute to y'all. Be sure to hit that like button. Like, share, subscribe, join the channel, share the content, help grow the channel. Need 161 subs to get past the 1K mark. Man, I appreciate y'all. Salute to y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe to both channels. A little something for everybody. But I appreciate all y'all rocking with me and all y'all here tonight. Pammy, salute to you. Juice, Cousin Walker, what's good with you? Postman, appreciate y'all, man. Salute to y'all. Appreciate all y'all rocking with me. Jay Tillman, Bloody, Brother Grundy, Corey Joe, AWM, Brother O. Salute to you, man. I appreciate you rocking with me, man. I appreciate all y'all rocking with me, man. Honest. Salute to y'all. Appreciate all y'all rocking with me being here tonight. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Yes, sir. Appreciate all y'all rocking with me here tonight, man. Appreciate y'all. Man, be sure to check that community tab. Let me see where we at. Did I leave anybody out? There we go. So yeah. So salute to y'all, man. I appreciate all y'all rocking with me, man. Salute to y'all. I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna let y'all know on the community tab, man. I might be back on Steelers content this weekend. But tomorrow I'm gonna be doing an MMA live on the channel, but it's gonna be posted on the second channel. But check out the community tab. Check out the community tab, man. Check out the Discord. I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna let you guys know. But man, salute to y'all. Appreciate y'all coming out tonight, man. Salute to y'all. Y'all have a good night. Appreciate y'all. Salute to y'all.